Howdy, Twitch. How you guys doing? So, yeah, I've been tie-dye. Don't ask why. I didn't change from work. That being said, we're gonna play a game. We have some new players. So let's enjoy the Broken Axe and the Odd Bard. Let's bring the players in. Hi, players.
Hello, Twitch.
Hi.
Sup, Twitches?
All right, so we where is everyone today? Is there?
Mary is in the wolf performing as usual.
Okay.
Ethan was in the academy.
All right.
Zany and Michael are in the forest talking.
Yes, talking.
Talking.
They're talking.
Michael, I have a question for you, good sir. Is he here? Oh, he's not here yet.
No. He had said he had to step away and he'd be back, but he hasn't showed up yet.
Tree,
Yes.
is this the point where Zany looks Michael in the eyes after their frolic in the leaves?
Oh my
And,
gosh.
Does she say, I need to tell you something? I need to tell you something, as she then explains that she has a 9-year-old daughter somewhere, and they need to go save her.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, this is what happened last time your characters went for a frolic in the woods.
Jeez. So that would be nice.
I'm just asking,
No.
as a DM, just wondering. So, where's Ant and Freya?
Ant just came downstairs to get an ale and some food from Kark.
Okay. And,
Freya is currently in the wolf, talking with Aragar, actually.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
So-
Ant waved to Freya and Ergor before going to get food.
So Carrick walks out of the bar and just yells out into the night. One shot team assemble! You see Zanny and Michael look towards the wolf. Ethan look up from a book as they rush towards the wolf.
Yep, basically. He leaps over the walls because he has his boots of striding and leaping on.
One shot since it's tingling.
So you all eventually make your way down to the wolf as Carrick looks and goes, sorry, you're too hairy. Aragar sinks his head down low and says, got a job.
What's up?
I need something delivered.
Seems simple enough. What's up? What is it?
He goes over and pulls out it's a pretty hefty box, actually. It's about 2 feet long, a foot and a half high, made of a lighter oak color. There's some gold trim and there's a big lock on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely.
So I guess I'll be carrying that.
He says, that's fine by me. Well, with all the things going on, I'd feel more comfortable if you all took it rather than a regular courier.
That's fine.
Thanks for the host, Templar.
Can we know what it is?
And he goes, something important.
Ooh. Mysteries. I like those.
Right. Where does it need to go?
Needs to go to the Broken Axe.
And that is where?
It's a tavern on the road towards Misford. They have a couple of notice boards there. Adventurers sometimes stop, the ones that are not in the city.
Oh.
So can I count on you all?
Well, you know me.
I can't speak for the group, but yes.
Zany, Michael?
Yeah. And Michael blinks.
Exactly. Then looks at Freya and Ant. You were both in as well?
Freya simply nods her head, but she reaches up and actually touches her throat and says, very, very quietly, "I'll do what I can."
And just
What's
nods
wrong
and
with your
says,
voice?
She lost
I
it.
heard it.
One could say she nat one.
Carrick raises an eyebrow, walks over and sits down across from Freya and goes, You do remember you're a cleric, right?
Just
I'm
one
also-
point to say,
I'm also a cleric
Karen.
illuminator.
I actually
As you progress, there is, you guys make your way forward. And he just, he's just like, okay. And he looks over to Ant. You so, have you been to there before?
not that I can say, no. What kind of place is it?
It's a small tavern on the road. A little nestled into the woods. It's, pretty quiet. It's about a day's ride.
He kind of shrugs and kind of looks to Carrick and says, "Well, I don't think I've disappointed you so far. I hope."
Not yet. There's time though. And he kind of chuckles and grabs a cup of ale himself and drinks a little bit.
Then, when I return, I look forward to the stories.
Ah, yes, stories. Interesting ones. So, you all should head on your way.
All right, men and Zany and Mira, or Zip. Wait, who's? Yeah. Let's be off on our adventure as we march forward.
Freya coughs.
And Freya, as we march forward into the great unknown. Just FYI, this is me doing my inspiring leader feat.
Carrick says, FYI, what's a feat?
It's a special ability that we adventurers get.
He goes and he pulls out a dagger. He's like, all I have is this.
Well, I know a guy who's done a lot with something.
So, you have a rousing speech.
Yep.
As you guys all head out on the way. Are you guys walking? Are you buying? Are you renting horses, a carriage? What are you guys doing? You have a group, and you're on foot.
We should
Well,
take a carriage.
First off, one might say you now have 13 temporary hit points. Don't know what that means, but there it is. I suggest horses, though. Especially in the snow.
Personal horses or like just a wagon and just ride off like that?
How much is a wagon?
Renting a wagon that will get you there is probably going to cost you about a couple gold pieces. It's not too far of a ride. It would fit all of it.
Everything's fine. And I can drive it. I got proficiency in land. I mean, I'm good at vehicles that go across land.
So, you guys make your way up to the stables, and you offer to drive it? You don't want to hire a coach driver? It's your choice.
What do y'all think? Because if something happens along the way, I don't want. Well, it's probably best to have a driver because if something happens along the way, we need someone to hold on to the horses so they don't get take off.
Does anyone know how to get there?
Well, you know that there's one central road, Ant, from Penrith towards Misford, that cuts through the forest.
Okay, so there's just a road that we just follow?
Yeah, you pretty much, to point it out to all of you, the Wired Timberland here is the forest out here. The tavern's right about here, on that main road. It's about a day to get there.
Okay. And I'm okay with just not having anyone accompany us in case something does go down in the forest? And he looks to Ethan with a nod, and then looks to the rest of the group.
It's a group decision. You all have a voice.
Well, I do have sending, and I am rather good at sneaking around, so I could scout ahead if you so desired.
But you can't move faster than a horse.
That is true.
The decision we're trying to make is: do we have someone to actually drive the horses besides ourselves?
I mean, I suppose we could. I could possibly, maybe, but I'm not very good with animals.
I can do it. The issue is if we want to put someone else in danger, if that comes to that, or what.
This is this party's door. When in doubt, put a door in front of the adventurers.
Yeah, this
watch
is
them
turning out to be a bit more complicated than I thought it would.
It's a simple question. Do you hire a driver, or does Ethan drive?
I was okay with Ethan driving.
Either way, the carriage is firmly secured to the plot rail.
Let's just go with Ethan since no one else is saying
All
anything.
right. I have at least 3 for Ethan, 1 for a driver. Ethan, you sit up on top of the carriage. Everyone else, you get you get a carriage. So it's going to cost you about 2 gold pieces to rent. And
Okay.
you know, if you don't bring it back, it's going to cost you a lot more.
How much more?
The carriage is going to cost you another 150 gold pieces, and each horse is going to cost you about 100, and there's 4 of them. That's if you don't bring it back, and you just kill the horses and burn the carriage, because screw it, you're chaotic asshole.
So basically,
I'm lawful,
if we
thank you.
run into Aang.
Yes, if you run into Aang, you guys are screwed.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All right, Ethan, give me that vehicle's land check, as you are actually driving it. 17. It's it's a little jerky at the beginning, but you pretty quickly into the drive. He's got the handle of it, a little bit different than the ones he's used to back home, but ends up following the plot rail with nothing major happening. As you eventually, you guys come up, you see that there's a barn, for stables. There's a couple, just individuals there. It look like they tend to the barn. One's shoveling, the other one's kind of unhooking another carriage's horses, as they're probably staying the night. You're getting there just before daybreak. As you can see the tavern. It's probably 300-400 feet up, but there seems to be a wooden walkway that's completely shoveled up to this. It's a small, quainter tavern, but it looks like it's well conditioned. There's lights coming from inside. There's nothing seems to be wrong. Are you gonna unhook your horses? Are you gonna leave them to the stable hands? What are you telling them just to keep it ready? What are you doing?
What do y'all think?
Well, I suppose that if we have the stable hands watch it, if there is one here.
The
That
question
would be a
basically
safe
is:
bet.
Are you planning to stay the night, or are you burning and returning? Because they'll treat the horses differently. They'll just water them and feed them so you can turn around, or they'll unhook them, secure them for night so that they're warm, not in the elements, and you'll be ready in the morning when you guys are ready to leave.
I mean, we've rode nonstop. I'm
You
guessing.
almost rode till about it's probably a couple hours before daybreak, maybe 3. This is happening a little earlier than the current time.
Okay.
I say that I think we should stay the night, if
Yeah.
all else fails.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Who knows? Maybe they'll let me perform, so can stay for free. I can use my tips that I can get to pay for us.
All right. So.
All right.
They,
I'll ask
you know,
him
they take the. Oh, you're standing there. Of course. You're the catch up here. What's your name, sir?
Ethan Meridian.
Okay, Ethan. Is there any specific things that the horses like, don't like? They like one. We have a couple different grains here. They don't know. Like they know that you're not a Norwich carriage driver. They're just seeing if there's anything specific you want done to the horses. You know nothing about the horses.
Yeah, I say.
What kind of check would it be to find out about the horses? Nature, animal handling, or
Sure.
what?
Roll me a nature.
I was going to ask if I can do it.
They're horses. You don't know how particular they are. You saw them briefly before you stepped into a carriage.
Can I?
You've never seen them eat.
Handle it?
It's gonna be the same. You wouldn't. This is information you wouldn't know. They're just asking. You can just be like, treat
Okay.
them well. You know nothing about these specific horses that have personalities.
Yeah. I'll tell them that. Just treat them, well.
Okay. Make your way up. You can easily get there. Have you ever been here before?
Unfortunately not.
Can't say we have.
The bartender's name is Oxen. Male. He's male human. He's very nice gentleman.
Lovely. He doesn't have any qualms against half-drow or half-elves or anything, does he?
Do you have coin?
Oh, but of course.
Then all you'll see is coin.
Lovely, thank you.
They kind of start unhooking the horses and bringing them into the barn.
Out of character, remind me who we're supposed to deliver this to exactly?
You were told to deliver it to the bartender at the time.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys start walking up towards the, up this kind of like wooden walkway ramp. You get that based on the location and you're almost on a hillside. It's the reason that this is probably built because during the, when everything starts thawing, as Madfish, Caitlin, and I in the Northeast know, there is 5 seasons to the year. There is, there is spring, summer, fall, winter, and mud season. So there is a season dedicated to everything that turns to mud and slippery.
All right.
So it's only so that people can move around easier during, probably after all this snow thaws. And melts. The ground thaws up. It becomes a real mess. So you guys start walking up. Everyone give me a perception check. That is with the current party.
Boop.
Okay, Ethan and Zany. Only 2 to pass. You see the doors swing open as someone exits, and they seem to be cursing the bartender and shouting at him, "You'll pay for this!" And they just kind of walk away from you guys, headed towards there's like another barn, there's one on each side. You get that well-traveled road, big road. There's going to be kind of one on each side as he heads that way.
Right.
My word.
Well, that's something.
As you guys make it to the front of the tavern. I will shifting you to your location. So in front of you there are 2 big doors. Lights on inside. It sounds generally loud inside. I am going to just send a small DM real quickly. 2, 3 people. Quickly, one is Firefly. One to Madfish. As what she would have seen inside. And then 1 to Fenris. You'll get one on Discord, runners.
Yeah, I'm on Discord.
I put it in your alien brain language for you. There you go. So, what are you guys doing? You're all standing outside. Tavern seems to be relatively busy. You hear still a good kind of, not like a full, roar of like you would hear in the Fearless Wolf at like dinner time or shortly thereafter. It's kind of like, generally you're probably a few hours from where the bar gets really quiet, except for the dwarf that's still trying to drink, even though his cup's been empty for like 3 hours.
We're outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we see is the stable visible from here, or?
Yeah, it's about 400 feet away. It's not on the map. You basically see here. I'll show you this. You see, the walkway.
Ooh, that's cool. Is this like a town, or is it just one?
Just a single tavern. It's basically because of people can't travel all night. You would have a tavern every so often.
Okay.
About a day there's a tavern about every day away.
Mary heads in.
Who actually has the box?
Ethan is currently holding the box.
Because he's the only one big and strong enough to hold it without issue.
Alright, Mary, as you head in, I'll reveal the tavern. What you can see.
Well, what are we waiting for? It's rather cold out. Let's go inside.
Open the door, please.
Of course.
Yeah, the doors open up. Mary, you walk in. About 40 or so individuals on the floor. Obviously, most of them are commoners. The ones that would pick out to all your eyes are the unveiled, NPCs on the map. Those are generally the ones that would catch your eye, as they're probably not just commoners, based on how they are either dressing, their appearance, or just overall physique.
Oh,
Is everyone else entering? You can put yourselves in the beginning if you like. Alright, and I'll move Michael inside. Is Nazi with us yet?
Does not seem so.
Okay. Nazi enters inside. So, you guys, why don't you guys roll me all another general perception? I'll tell you what you see based on the NPCs.
Perception?
Yes, generalized perception. As you were in the flying V and Michael is carrying the puck.
High five, Starry.
Whoop!
Nice. I need one from Freya. And who else am I missing? Just Michael? Yep, just Michael. Okay. So, you see there is this one down here. A half-elven woman. Her clothes are nice, but not like regal by any means. They've seen a little bit of wear and tear. However, she is wearing a ring on her finger that Aunt, Mary, and Ethan give me a history check on. You all get this general.
Oh, damn.
Ethan forgets everything he knows about this place, as does Mary.
Well, balls.
Oh, man.
Whatever this place was has been stricken from your memory. It's been redacted. Governments are a bitch. However, Aunt, you know that this ring is a royal ring. It is a royal signet ring from a small island not far from here that they do have a very monarchy style of government. And that island's name, I actually have to check my notes because it's part of a different one-shot. So give me a second here. I didn't expect you to nat 20. You never expect the nats.
I noticed the dice gods gave Ethan and Mary nat 20s and just like.
And then they punish them. and then they
The
punish
dice
them.
gods giveth, the dice
Well,
gods taketh away.
They gave me a nat 22. On the other hand, so they don't hate me as much.
You know it as here. I'll type it out for you. Bogle? Make sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna type it out for you. Nase, welcome.
There she goes.
You know that's the name of the island, based on only because you nat 20'd. So Michael, just to catch you up to speed, Carrick asked you guys to deliver a package. You got to the stables. You then debated for about 45 minutes of whether to have Ethan drive or have a carriage driver in front of the stable master, who had his eyebrow raised and blinked at you repeatedly, because you were just like, I'm good either way. You then arrived. A few of the party members saw someone leave and shouting at the bartender the other way. You just walked in the bar. This lady right here, give me a perception check, Nazi. Generalized perception.
Trying to pull up 20. I'm still trying to pull up 20.
When you do, for now you're going to get the information. You won't be able to do any other rolls until you get. Give me a roll, okay? But you'll still get the general information as everyone else will. All right.
Okay.
This individual seated across. Mind you, there's other people in this like circle sitting around this kind of like large fire pit. He's got this massive looking axe. It's hefty. Like immediately, Ethan, Ant, and Mary again. Three of you realize, based on his appearance, his physique, and this axe, probably maybe a barbarian or maybe a fighter, but you don't see any armor. So your mind goes more towards barbarian. He's very animated, telling these stories as all these people are looking on. Since there's two nat 20s, the person you realize with the odd jewelry seems to be paying a lot of attention to him. You have this man directly in front of you, human, in some sort of chain mail, sitting on, talking with a few individuals. Seems to have more of like a calmer personality, but telling stories nonetheless. He is a human. You then have over here a dwarf with dwarves all the way around the table, and they seem to be playing some sort of drinking game. Over here, you have a gnome male. Seems to be telling some sort of other story, and mixed company at his table. There's 5 of them, and he seems to be waving his hands, and you kind of see a little bit of arcane magic as he's talking. And then, sitting by himself at a table, you see what looks to be a dragonborn, but is definitely not a dragonborn.
Mary waves to him regardless.
How so?
Hello.
Yeah.
How is he a dragonborn but not a dragonborn?
He looks like a dragonborn, but he's definitely not one. He's just similar. Without rolling, you wouldn't be able to know what he is.
What would we roll?
I'd be a nature check.
Nature checks.
Well,
It's natural.
Based off my background, I don't think I would know what this guy is, even if I rolled a nature check.
21.
You still need that perception check from me?
Yes, I do. Just see if you picked up anything the others wouldn't have.
So I think for RP reasons, I'm not gonna.
I don't even know where I am.
You forgot to unblink. Based on your nature check, you would know that he is a lizard folk. You know,
I'm
they're
guessing
a
there's-
bestial race, but based on what Mirth has uncovered, you know that while they are a bestial race, and sometimes different tribes of lizard folk are, very aggressive to non-lizard folk, you also know that they, at least in the Wyvern Glades, were able to build great civilization at one point. So, I mean, that's what Ethan would know.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you get the bartender behind the bar.
All right.
So Freya will basically smile very brightly with her winning personality and wave at everyone, and then try and make her way over to the bar without knocking over any tables.
Dexterity save.
Crap.
You can use the bardic inspiration I gave you, by the way.
What is it? Is it a D...
D10.
She's on bard.
All bard.
Do you use it?
You know what? No, not at this time.
You managed not knocking it over tables. You do, however, spill like one person's drink. And just bump into them accidentally.
She looks horrified, and in her sort of very raspy, kind of squeaky voice, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I was just going to the bar. I can get you another one of those if you like.
The person seems to be pretty drunk and just looks at you. You're fine, you're fine.
Are you sure?
His drink's empty. He's still trying to drink it. You realize you probably did him a favor.
Oh, okay. And
So
she
you guys
keeps
may
making
place-
her way over.
You'd be placed where you'd like to go. There are definitely points of interest. If you're going to the bar, go to the bar, and then we will handle each interaction separately. Just don't stand on each other. So yeah, if you
Yeah, I was trying.
If someone wants, you want to go interact with a different person, you can, but you may place yourself where you would like. And we'll do a
I'm
round
like-
of-
For Ant, I am just sitting at the bar with next to Ethan and Zephyr, but I'm not facing the bar. I'm more facing the guy that's telling the stories right next to me,
Okay.
and like looking between him and the girl with the signet ring.
Mhm.
So
I'm
that's what
listening
Ant's
to the
doing. But
stories.
he's gonna listen to what Ethan and Zephyr have to say and what the bartender ends up saying also.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe one of the
So-
stories might be song-worthy.
Zanny and Michael, are you both also listening to stories?
Yeah, we're just listening.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put you here, just for relevance sake. That being said, our seventh member, Fritz, do you stay where you are, or do you try and go interact with someone? What are you doing?
I want to listen to the bard and call him a bullshitter.
Okay, you may move over towards the bard's table. So yeah, just move your token over here. Oh, this one is a barbarian. The other bard that you would have noticed is this guy that was close to you. The gnome. Okay. I'm just going to slide you one just so I can do it. Alright, so we will start with the bar, and we'll make our way in a clockwise rotation. The bartender walks up towards the three of you. It's done. Drinks, rooms, what can I get for you all?
What's the guy we're looking for? His name again?
Oxton is the bartender. You're looking for the bartender.
Yeah. We're asked to deliver this to a guy named Oxygen. Would that be you?
That would be me. Looks-
Comes from Kurak.
Oh, Kirk. Finally paying up on old debts.
I suppose. Now, do you want to sit down here or?
Yeah, put it right in the bar, yes.
Okay.
Put down this big box. He pulls out a key from around his neck. He goes, haha. And he unlocks the box, and did he tell you what's inside? You see that his arm's
No.
resting firmly on the box. Almost as if he has his full
Like-
weight down.
Like protectively?
No, like he's keeping whatever's inside.
I raised my eyebrow at this, saying, no, he didn't.
No, he doesn't. Would you like to see?
Antolin looks at him curiously and says, "What's inside the box?"
What's in the box?
I suppose.
He opens the box, and you see this little kind of dragon-like thing fly out and then land on Oxen and just look at him. He's like, this is in the box.
Is it one of those?
Be a nature check. It's not an house trick.
Okay, hold on.
Speaking
Oh,
of drinks,
Damn
I
it.
need to go get
Yeah.
my water. I'll be right back.
Freya, you can also roll a nature if you're intrigued.
Sure.
doing
Although
it.
you do actually your nature via wisdom, correct?
If you would like his wisdom for nature.
Okay, I will actually add +6 to that.
6. Okay, 18. You know this before Ethan, but Ethan also gets it. Sorry. This is a pseudo dragon.
She, obviously has Kiki with her, so
Of
she
course,
leans
Kiki.
down and sort of pets Kiki a little bit, and actually looks at this pseudo dragon, clasps both her gloved hands over her mouth, and her eyes go super wide, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, that thing is adorable."
Ethan, like his eyes kind of go wide, and he has a big grin on his face. He kind of leans forward to like get a better look at it. And he's like, "You have a pseudo dragon, you lucky bastard."
Yeah, he's like, huh. Well, I mean, he paid up on his debt. And you see, he kind of grabs like a grape and throws it as it catches it, and eats it. So then, just a quick return, or are you staying the night? What can I do for the three of you?
We had planned to stay in the night.
Oh, there was 6 of you, right?
Aye.
Do any of you bunk up, or do I need 6 rooms?
That is actually an excellent question.
Does Mary hear this?
No.
Well,
They're being loud stories. You're not hearing what's going on there.
Well-
Freya actually looks at Zanny and Michael and says, "Those two will probably share a room."
Okay, so 5 keys then. And Mira, to answer your question, it's towards the northwest of Penrith. It's about a day away. He grabs 5 keys and puts them down, free of charge for the night. You will pay for your own alcohol, but I'll throw in a meal in the morning. You did make sure it arrived safely.
and kind of gives a curious look to this bartender and then the pseudo dragon, and he kind of reaches his hand up to the pseudo dragon and he looks at the bartender and he says, "May I?"
Oh, of course. He just kind of cocks his head as you reach to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to just pet the
Yeah.
pseudo dragon.
Yeah, he'll let you pet it. It's not. It has no reason to take you as aggressive.
Okay, that's cool. I don't think I don't know what this creature is.
It's a pseudo dragon.
Oxton nods.
They're like, I tell them about pseudo dragons. I don't know all the details about pseudo dragons.
Yeah,
off the top of
they're
my head.
wizard apprentices. Like wizards tend to have them as familiars or pets, but they're basically just like tiny dragons. The dragonkin.
So does he tell him that usually that wizards?
Wizards
Yeah,
tend to
I
have.
tell you all that.
I look to the bartender. Are you a wizard?
No, I am one. Well, I mean, I'm kind of a wizard of drinks, but that's about it.
He grins.
And from that, we will go to our next thing. So Fitz, you made your way up to this bar telling tales.
Yes.
And the gnome's lady is like, then, do you remember that time that we entered that cave? And he kind of, you give me a perception check.
Ah, crap.
Once you have to start rolling, you've made it. Yeah, you don't catch it. And there was the beholder and that large treasure hoard. And he pulls out his thing and he kind of cocks his shoulders towards you. So you can see he pulls out this. It looks like a very nice silver blade. It's definitely been silvered. We found this magical +3 sword. Basically, is what he's trying to sell you on. Doesn't say +3, but it's this magical sword.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
Isn't it, friend? What are you?
Taller than you!
He just... There's the furrow of the brow.
I have many questions about why your feet are so hairy.
He looks to his feet.
I love this guy already.
Me too.
I have a question.
Have you not noticed? I have no hair. I need to know. How did you grow such marvelous curls?
He just looks... By not being you.
Oh, that's good.
To try that. Who are you?
If he tease me.
What? And you just see he's like, he was intrigued and he's like, this guy's just making fun of me now. And he just turns like his back towards you and just, starts telling more tales loud enough that you can hear, trying to get you to be jealous.
I lick the back of his neck.
Oh,
Okay.
roll initiative, everybody.
Roll me a deck save. Oh, that's be great. All right. Well, you're not one.
I am so bad.
Welcome to the game. So the bard spins around and seems to cast something as your eyes go. You can't see for a second, and there's a large. Everyone else, give me a perception check to see what you see of this.
Gotcha.
Zany is too engrossed in the
I
stories.
see nothing.
Sephra, you see it as well. DC's 15, by the way. Mary, you see nothing.
Damn it!
And Michael, you notice a commotion, but you don't see it in time.
Damn.
And Sephri Arcana.
Oh,
Dude, those
great.
two.
Arcana. Well, I'm not bad at it.
And you know that magic's cast. Sephri, it's some sort of blinding spell, but you can't pinpoint it from where you are. You just know that whatever this creature was just blinded by the bard. Okay? You then see this large, kind of fighter-esque guy stand up and punch Fitz across the face. As he stumbles back, losing his balance, he falls in and onto the table, knocking the entire dwarven group's ale on the ground. As they all look to him and draw their axes and start yelling in Dwarvish at the creature.
Freya basically sticks her hands out and is like, wait, and she kind of goes rushing over there. She says in common first, I do understand and can speak Dwarven. I can act as a translator if you prefer.
One of them, the guy that you see, he just spilled all our goddamn beer.
Does he actually say it in Dwarven?
He says it back in common. You spoke to him in common.
Oh, okay. She says, do you mind if I speak Dwarven?
I don't care.
Okay, she basically says in Dwarven, technically it wasn't his fault. I'm more than happy, excuse me, I am more than happy to actually refill your drinks for you if you like.
Looks, give me persuasion. They're mad.
I will actually add my bardic inspiration to this. 1d8 or 1d10?
It's a D10.
10.
16 is enough because of the beer. Look, he goes, on one condition.
What's that?
Points to Fitz. You
That's
take care
me!
of him. You can't see them point to you. You're still blinded right now.
Ow!
She, nods very, very quickly, and Fitz kind of feels these very gentle, gloved hands kind of scoop him up very, very gently.
Lady. Hello, lady. I smell you.
She's like, "Hi, I'm just going to remove you from imminent danger if you
Just
don't
so you
mind."
know, my genitalia is further down.
She turns a beet red.
I just want you to know. I just want you to know.
Ethan sighs. Because I'm assuming you can hear this now.
Yeah.
Mary is losing her
No,
shit.
Mary, not one. She knows none of this. Neither does Annie, but Michael and Ethan, you now know what's going on.
She sort of brings Fitz over, sits him down at a bar stool, looks at the bartender, and says, I'll be paying for a round for the dwarves.
Wise idea. As he kind of starts filling them up, and the dwarves have righted the table up. It's no longer on its side, and he brings them their ales. So,
well, that was something.
That gets Fitz with you. I mean, that's one way to meet the group, Fitz.
Oh man, oh.
As we go to the storyteller. I hope you're ready, storyteller. No pressure.
Which one?
They know who the storyteller is. Take it away.
So we were there, and there was this crypt, right? And it was just swarming with like zombies and all of these horrible monsters. I'd gone in with some other people, but they couldn't hack it, and they were all down. We were trapped. We were in the back of this, and I swore I wasn't gonna make it. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but trusty axe got me through. I cut my way all the way through that entire horde, and I dragged all of my friends with me. We made it out. Just barely.
Mary's gonna insight check just to make sure this is like definitely a tall tale, because she's speaking it, but
Yeah, I want to do the same.
but she's not gonna call him out on it if she does.
Oh yeah.
Get
You
it.
believe his story.
All right.
You believe
Mary
his
is
story.
genuinely interested.
You believe his story. Nasi, you'll get a whisper.
Right.
And he's like flexing and showing off.
Is he growing?
Doing a lot of posing. The beach is over there. Welcome to the gun show.
Oh my god.
Michael was the absolute worst person to get the info on this. He has no tact.
This is perfect. What do you mean?
Oh, for story purposes, it's wonderful. In terms of not getting into a bar fight, this is not a step in the right direction.
Okay.
So what is the elf lass do? Firefly? What does she say? Does she do anything?
Oh, you're so brave. Oh. I don't know how to swim.
I don't know how to swim. That works. That was sweet.
Well, sometimes you gotta do some really tough things. Just gotta do what you gotta do.
Michael, Michael telepathically connects with Zany and Mary, and he looks at each of them and goes, "He is full of the shit."
You both think Michael's lost it. He's, both of you believe his story fully.
Are you sure? It's pretty convincing.
Yeah, he's full of the shit.
Michael, give me an insight. Not insight. Give me an investigation.
Okay. Apparently, I've already used my nat 20, so it doesn't even matter.
Good.
How tall is this guy?
He's like 6'4". Very well built.
Bigger than Ethan.
Yeah, he's probably the tallest person in this bar.
You said investigation?
Yes, please.
Just a little bigger.
How tall is Ant? I forgot.
12.
Nothing else pokes at you, man.
6'2".
Wait, do I have Bardic inspiration?
You do not yet.
Nope.
Dynamic. All right. Okay. Yeah, he's still like, yeah.
So I mean, you've definitely noticed the newcomers, storyteller. If you want to, you want to talk to them.
Yeah, talk to him.
Well, he's basically just, trying to impress them and flex a lot. Keep an eye on them and see what they say and how they react.
Mary is smiling and listening and nodding and...
Yeah, a couple of the people also sitting around buy him a couple drinks.
Michael looks at him and blinks and just tilts his head as he keeps on spinning this tail.
All right, that is one round done. What is? Are anyone moving? Are you doing so somewhere else? What are you doing?
Antolin's actually gonna tap this guy on the shoulder.
Okay.
Excuse me. And he taps this big hulking guy shoulder.
Sorry.
You alright?
Too much bravado, Madfish.
Get you every time.
Sorry, my allergies are bad. Yeah, he just kind of looks at you. Like, what?
What's your name?
Omar. I am Omar the Barbarian.
Omar, if your tales are true, and your, well, physique is quite shown, do you have any items from your adventures? And Antolin like looks at him very curiously to see because he's curious to the point where like he wants to believe in the story, so he kind of wants proof for himself, like physical proof.
Well, all I've ever had is trusty axe here.
And it's a beautiful axe.
Kind of pats it,
Is it a magical axe? I'm asking Sev this.
Yes. Sev didn't tell me.
Roll me an Arcana. Nobody will know.
Proficient or non-proficient?
Ethan's looking at it, so it's definitely
27.
magical. Without handling it, you wouldn't be able to tell the enchantments on it.
That's a fine. It is indeed a fine axe. Even from here, you can see the flash of enchantment upon it.
It's magical.
Oh yeah, totally. It's amazing, and that and my hefty arms here between my arms and my axe. There's nothing I can't do.
Where was this location at that you fought these creatures?
Oh, far away. It's
in the north.
We all dealt with it. It's fine. It's gone. It's a little while ago. So it's nothing you got to worry about right now.
Well, I'm glad you took care of it.
Quick question. Did you know, Madfish? Did you know this was magical until just now, or? Okay. Let me rephrase that. I'm trying to see if this guy just picked up this axe on the side of the road, or took it from someone not really knowing what it was. Because he's acting kind of like, oh yeah, magical, totally, yeah.
He's also a barbarian. His intelligence might not be that high.
Okay, yeah, there's that.
So after Ant's questioning is done, he's like, he still remembers the ring. And he's gonna walk over and sit next to Mary over here, and that's what he's gonna do.
Mary just kind of nods to him all, hi!
We're kind of unopen. If you guys want to do stuff, you can talk. You've been generally delivered the package. You guys can interact. There was also something else that happened. You don't remember. Unless you don't remember it. So.
Huh?
You guys are in free time. You have a set amount of time in here to learn what you're going to learn, and then...
There's only a few people that saw what happened, right?
That heard it. You saw someone storm off. But in terms of
Oh.
hearing it, only 2 people out there heard it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then we're con. What else to do then?
Mary
Oh,
heads over to the bar. Pardon me.
I'll
but...
ask the bar.
Oh,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
ask the bartender. Oh, hey Mary, where'd you come from?
Over there.
What was with that guy who left when we got here?
Oh.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
No, he's just a blowhard most nights. Wasn't happy about, well, my order here. Nods to the pseudo dragon.
He wants it from himself.
Something like that.
Beats will sigh. Should we expect trouble tonight?
He says it, but normally, like I said, he's a blowhard.
Well, I have my sword in case something does happen.
Who would want to hurt such a cute little creature? Hi, buddy.
He kind of looks at you as he flicks it into the grate.
Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, I just so happen to be a bard. If you'd like some musical entertainment for the night, I'd definitely be up for it.
At this time, probably not. We both
All right.
retired to the rooms a little bit. And
Okay. Maybe in the morning then.
maybe.
Ethan will slide one of the keys to him. This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I'll take the other keys and I'll go hand them
Okay.
to Zany.
So what's his name?
She's just genuinely interested in the adorable little dragon.
Looks at it. Do you speak Draconic? They say things in Draconic to each other. They start conversing.
Mary tilts her head.
Draconic, is she able to hear this?
Give me a perception check.
16.
Yeah, I'll say you can kind of hear it. He's actually asking the pseudo dragon what it's called. He looks back to Mary and says, Vita. Her name is Vita.
Nice to meet you, Vita. I am Marina Laura, but most people call me Mary. You can if you'd like to.
It just cocks his head to the side. It does not understand you. It only speaks Draconic. Fitz, you speak Draconic, right?
I do.
You heard them basically have this long conversation. Sorry, what is your name? And it speaks back to it. It's kind of eyeing you up, but now you see it. It's like looking at you too.
It's like me looking at a piece of meat, and I go, eh.
It's tiny. It's not exactly a good meal. So
Not even a mouthful.
What are Freya and Fitz doing?
Freya has actually cast Lesser Restoration on Fitz to remove the blindness from him.
You can see.
I can see the light.
And at last I see the light.
You're singing in key. What's wrong with you?
Because I'm a bard, I'm supposed to sing.
You're a bard? That's amazing!
It's not as amazing as you might think, really. There are a lot of us around.
More than two?
Michael
Oh,
just
yes.
watches this conversation and just blinks and is just amazed by this.
Yeah, I'm so glad Michael is here.
How many more?
All over the world, I'm not quite sure. Sure, there are
How
more
big
than
is the
you.
world?
Very big.
How big is big?
I am not exactly sure, to be honest.
Ah.
I have never explored the entire world, though one
Why
day.
are you so dark?
Well, I am a half drow. Although I'm not like the
He
other drow.
ducks under something in the moment you say drow.
No worries, I'm not like the other drow.
Says the drow.
I'm
Can
a
I hear
nice
this
drow.
conversation from where I'm at?
Yeah, he's not exactly like tactful. He's pretty loud.
Okay.
I'm not like other drow. I was actually really badly treated by the other drow. Because I'm only half drow. The other drow don't like half drow. They think they're less than human.
So you are what they call bastard.
In a way, I suppose you could say that.
But I won't call you that to your face.
Well,
Well,
that's alright with me.
What? What? Oh.
Michael gets out his notebook and starts writing down bastard. Thank you for teaching Michael to cuss.
Mary just chuckles and.
What is your name?
I am Fidiz's Beeps.
A pleasure to meet you. Is there something I can call you for short?
Feats.
Feats? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Marina Laura. You can call me Mary if you like.
Mary, yes, okay.
Okay. So, are you new to the area, Fitz?
Define new.
Well, new being, like, have you been here long?
Define long?
More than a week.
More than a week, yes. Yes, I've been here more than a week. A week is 3 days, right?
Week is 7 days, but close.
7 days.
He starts counting on his fingers, and there's not enough of them.
It's this many. She holds up 7 fingers.
7. Yes, I've been here for 3 days.
Oh. Have you learned a lot of things?
I don't learn anything. You can tell.
I like you, little lizard person.
Fitz is over 7, or is over 6 feet tall. Just so you're.
Oh,
I agree there. So while this conversation's happening, and Michael is learning to cuss, what is Zanny doing? Tree.
What is Zanny doing?
Do I still believe the load of crap that the storyteller's telling?
Yeah. I'll let you another insight check. Because, I mean, he's still telling stories. You think that he might be exaggerating?
Okay. Let me think. I will. Once I get the feeling that he's exaggerating a bit, I'm gonna look at Michael and nod. Then go see the pseudo dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael isn't paying attention to you. He's still writing down bastard.
We'll go to Ant, who's moved over next to this lady with curious jewelry.
Because he's the only one that knows about it. I mean, 2 others know about it, but he noticed the symbol. He's going to look at her, and she's entranced by the guy that's talking, right?
Yes, she's eating up every single word.
Can I make an insight check on this? Oh, I don't have a reason to. Never mind. I am going to kind of look at her, look to the guy, then look back to her, and just say, "Do you enjoy stories?"
Hello. I do. Do you enjoy stories?
I enjoy learning new things. In fact, I came over here to find out, and he points to the ring, what that is for.
Oh, my ring?
Yes.
It's very special to me. It was given to me. And it's a symbol of who I am.
A symbol of what?
Apology. She says this very quietly.
You know, he's notices the hush, or the hushed tone, and nods and looks around for a moment before turning back to her, and he says, "Where exactly are you from?"
You would know that's Fate Island.
Okay, I know that, but I'm just kind of, I want her to see if she, tells him the truth or not.
I will say that I'm from a place not far away. Little island.
Is it next to this continent?
Sort of. Why do you ask, sir?
Well, I was a part of something that I heard a story on, and, well, I was wondering what you are doing here, because I'm not sure if your island was taken over or not.
When you say this, her gaze sharpens and she looks to you. Taken over?
He looks back to the ring, then looks at her, and then looks to I think Sefri. Yeah, Sefri's the only one here that went. No, and Ethan. He looks to Sefri and Ethan for a moment before looking back to her. Has your island been taken over by? And he says this like in the hushest tone, kind of leaning in to her, almost to whisper, and just says, "By beasts."
No.
Actually, Ant, give me another history check.
Okay. I'm saying this because
I know where
guess
you're going.
Yeah. Oh, 20.
You would know that Pearlshire and the island did business.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, I'm making that in my notes.
Okay.
He kind of leans in again and he has a hesitant look on his face, but still curious. Like his curiosity is killing him to ask, and like he kind of like his hands are on his lap, and they're like slowly going towards his waist, almost like if he's putting his hands on his waist, but really just in case he has his hands near his weapons. Do I roll sleight of hand to see how stealthy I can hide that, or
What were you trying to hide again? Just one more second.
like I'm sliding my hands up my legs and putting them like near my waist, but like they're really going towards his weapons in case anything happens, because he's not sure if this is like known information or not.
Okay. Would
Would it be?
Omar, you see this man go for his weapons next to the lady that's biting up your song. Your whole story.
He definitely gets a lot of dirty looks. And kind of puts the axe where it can be clearly seen. Make sure those big guns are visible. Kind of like looking at the girl, looking at Ant. Like run along.
And looks to Omar and kind of like looks at him oddly for a moment before looking back to the female and says, "Was your island taken over by werewolves?" Like still in the hushed tone.
Pinned over, so like lean over to him and whisper, "Not that I'm aware."
His hands like slowly go back to his knees, and he rests his knees on his legs.
Knees generally do less rest on their legs, yes.
You know what I mean, like elbow to knee.
I know. I had to get you there. Sorry.
It's like, well, okay. What is your name, miss, if I may ask? My name is Antolin.
My name is Real Noah. It's a pleasure to meet you. Antolin, you said?
Real Noah? Yes, my name is Antolin.
What brings you here?
Delivery. And he points to the Oxton and the pseudo dragon. Well, he doesn't speak Draconic. Yeah. He points to Oxton and Vita and says, "That we deliver that to Oxton."
Noah would move over to the dragon. Blink. And knock. Looking up. I see.
And he kind of like hushly says, "It's not every day a noble from another island is seen in a tavern far away." And like he has a curious look on his face still.
It's not every day one gets to travel to far places.
Oh, it's Fitz, just like you. Gotcha. No R. Yeah.
All right. If I'll end my RP right there. If anyone has anything else to do.
Remind me again, Sev, what these are three people are?
One looks like a human, looks like a fighter. Dwarf at a table full of dwarves, big axes, and a bard with what looks like an adventuring party.
You said this guy was by himself?
He's got one other person sitting by him.
It looked like they're trying to be like.
No, they're just talking.
Okay. So Ethan will go over with his drinks. Like, mind if I join y'all?
They both motion towards the seat.
He'll sit. Good to have a place to rest after a day's travel.
Exactly. Where are you from?
I came from Penrith now.
Penrith. Nice city. I'm from Misford.
Misford.
I'm Silas.
Ethan, a pleasure. He'll hold out his hand.
He shakes it. Actually, on my way back home. Was hired for the Lunar Festival to guard. Get to go home now. Good coin.
Yeah. Good. Sounds like it. Oh.
So, what do you do?
Oh. Same. I would guess same as you, really. I have skills with the blade, and people who are wise recognize it.
He kind of motions to. Not really spoken, nodded, but just watching the situation. Not dressed in any armor. Seems more arcane. He says, well, I'm technically still escorting one home. The guy kind of nods to you. Give me a perception.
Okay. You said the guy that was with him was the arcane looking one?
Yes.
Oh, God. I can't see what popped up.
19.
Okay.
You realize as you walked over here, watching these two converse, Silas would talk, the man sitting with him never talked. But they were having a conversation, you could tell.
Okay.
I mean, Silas was completely talking aloud. And was how you could hear one end of the conversation.
Oh.
He's
Excuse
a bit shy.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you as well, Mr. Kind of like, pause,
He just
question mark.
nods. He just nods towards you. Take no offense, he has taken an oath of silence.
Oh.
And he's not told me to tell you his name, and I am currently under his employ, so I apologize.
I understand completely.
Kind of nods. And we will go to Freya real quick. Freya just ran towards dwarves.
Well, not ran, but yeah, she's gonna shift back over there. Make sure they got their drinks.
Yeah, which they did.
And
Back
B,
to a
just-
completely happy disposition.
Oh,
They're
fantastic.
dwarves and ale.
She's just like, I just wanted to make sure that you guys got your drinks and to introduce myself. She says all this in Dwarven. She's, hi, my name is Freya, thrice blessed, cleric of Ilmater. Nice to meet you.
He goes, I'm Grimrig Stonebreaker. And these are my 7 sons.
Oh, you're very prolific.
Would you like to find out?
No, thank you. She turns beet red. He looks absolutely shocked.
What? Never had a little dwarf in you?
No, I have not, thank you.
All of them are looking at you as you're bright red.
And she's now, of course, kind of shuffling very awkwardly on her feet.
What is that? It pointed right to Kiki. It's a living stone.
I should do introductions. This is Kiki. And she basically picks up the stone fox, sets it down on the table, and says in Dwarven, Kiki, stay.
Kiki wanders around and starts lapping up some ale that was spilt on the table. They all just raise their mugs to Kiki as she's lapping up ale.
Freya reaches forward and kind of adjusts her little cape and pulls off the ear warmers. Yes, I happened to come across Kiki in a... she coughs again, trying to clear her throat a little, and I actually came across Kiki in as a part of a living wall, apparently talking to it in Dwarven and telling it that it was a good wall and it did what it needed to do. And speaking to it in Dwarven, of course, apparently I was able to channel the stone cunning that you dwarves possess, and it turned into this.
Roll me a persuasion.
She's dumb as a bag of rocks, though.
They all laugh heartily at the rock joke. Like, you get the fact that they're like, Grimrig just leads right. You know what? The next time Stone tries to kill me, I'll try it.
You have to be very gentle when you talk with it, though.
Oh, don't worry, I know how to be gentle. He grins a dwarven grin. Right at Sephri.
She again turns beet red and is like, "That's fantastic."
So
I don't want to know how. Thank you.
He just shakes his head. You're missing out, lass. We'll go to Fritz.
Fitz.
Fritz.
Hello.
Hello.
So his tongue flickers in and out multiple times, and he looks very nervous at the moment while talking to Mary. And then suddenly he looks up, his eyes dilated, big yellow eyes, and he says,
Oh, sweet mother of bathwater! Run!
He jumps behind the bar.
Fitz? Are you alright?
What part of run didn't you know?
What danger is there? I don't see anything.
Danger, Will Robinson, run!
Okay.
One little man, one little like human boy starts running. His name's Will Robinson. He's like, ah! He just runs towards the back.
Mary uses greater invisibility, makes herself invisible.
In the middle of the bar, okay. All of a sudden, some of the walls start shaking. And y'all can roll initiative.
Oh dear. This is gonna be fun.
I had to run out to my car. I'll be right. I'll roll in just a moment.
Hey, I didn't roll terrible.
Is there a sheet for this guy?
No, I get you in a second. You know what's about to happen. As I will also. Both of you should know what's. Oh, look at that.
Nice. You can't see me. I am ninja.
Yeah, no one in your party can see you either.
Well,
Alright.
Michael still has telepathic, so she's like, I'm still here. I'm just hiding, apparently.
No, it can't cast telepathic if he doesn't know where you are.
It's like the worst initiative rolls ever.
Oh, Lord.
I've had a nat 1 twice.
Oh shit, I'm right next to her.
Did you not get mine?
You didn't click your token, did you?
I guess not, no. Sorry.
Alright, give me what'd you roll?
It's a total of 7.
Okay. Okay, there's that. And then I will roll their initiatives. Hidden. Because you can't see them from inside the bar. Overlay. There's that one. And then just find the other one as I keep closing its sheet accidentally. They don't want you to have any EXP, I'm sorry.
That's unacceptable.
I was very entertained. I almost just took the combat out of this. And I was like, they get more XP if I give them something to get.
Next time.
We got a little bit of talking, bit of fighting.
I think Mary and Fitz are gonna be great friends.
Although I wish I had had time to figure out what kind of wizard or magic user takes an oath to silence. That was what I was going to do my next round.
Yep, but like I said, you had time events. So they do what they do because they beat initiative. Alright, Relona. What would Relona do when danger is about?
She would go over toward Omar.
Does she say anything?
Goodness. It seems as though there's a bit of danger about. Are you alright?
That will take us to Omar's. The tavern itself is shaking, and like there are things being jabbed through the walls.
Okay.
We are past the however part.
Yeah. He looks a little nervous. You know, but what's her name?
Relona.
Relona is like right there, you know. So he's trying to put on a good show of
roll me a d20 flat.
Okay.
It is your perception check.
Okay. 10.
I'm gonna. You see, because you're in this DM, right?
Uh huh.
Through a crack now in the wall, you see what's just outside that corner.
Okay. He's like, "Great lady, I must protect you. We should take you, delicate flower, somewhere where you will not be harmed." You can tell, though, there's like some wavering.
Everyone around him can insight check.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I assume
Michael
I'm
is
too
at
far away.
advantage. Everyone can do it. Michael, insight at advantage, by the way.
Oh wait, that's history.
Ooh, 20.
Fits. Alright, above a 15, you know he's full of shit. Mary, you still are swooned by him at another 8. Fitz, with the flicker of your tongue, you know that he's some farmer that picked up this axe and wanted to get free ale. He's terrified, and he may have soiled himself.
I can smell the soil. Oh,
Well, maybe not that far, you know.
I can taste the soil. Oh.
So, I guess he would know the bar.
Yeah,
Right.
he knows that the safest room he can be in right now is like just behind him and to the right.
Yeah.
There's no windows, thick walls.
He's gonna, you know, keep up the show, and bring Relona back there, you know, and keep like hold the axe out, you know, and like act like he's all ready to, you know, defend something while he's like slowly moving out of the room.
Everyone but Mary, you guys get that. He's not even holding the axe right. Like, he's just trying. But they run off. We are still going to have you guys RP while you're doing it. That being said, there are more, you know, kind of holes opening up in the tavern. There's kind of this loud, lumbering footsteps outside. As we go to Zany.
Zany looks at she eyes Omar and she goes and she just says coward and then takes out her 2 short swords and she's gonna come right here and I'm gonna hold my action.
I can't hear you all the way over here from my nice safe place.
Alright, that's Zany. Zany is holding an action to attack enemies if they come in. Ant.
Ant is going to look to Oxton and say, "Is there something big that we should know about that's coming, apparently?"
Apparently he wasn't full of shit. He shouts over. And he's kind of like, you see he's trying to get people like to the rooms, get people out of harm's way. He's generally trying to give you his attention, but there's 40 people freaking out right now in this room.
Okay. So Ant is going to come over here.
Okay, doors are closed.
I want to stealthily open the door
So slow hand.
and see what's outside.
See what your elven eyes can see.
10! Ah!
Yeah.
Alright. Is it perception or do I see...
You're gonna see some things. Give me perception as well.
29.
The fuck?
There you
go. Okay.
Actually, 29, you see these guys too. Lumbering this way.
Those things look like you took, like, Wolverine and morphed him into a frog.
Maybe
Oh,
it is a frog Wolverine.
Oh my gosh.
25 feet.
Oh, you also see one more thing. Stand by.
Oh, fuck.
That was my bad. You see smaller ones. Even though you can't see the one around the corner, I'm just revealing them for sake.
Okay, so, be with my 5 extra feet of movement left, because that was only 25 feet. He's gonna step right there. And, I can draw, because I have the duelist feat, I can just draw my scimitars.
Yep.
Alright, that's pretty much, actually. Bonus action to hide right there, if I can.
You can make it, yeah, you can hide from outside.
Alright, stealth check, right? Or... Yeah. 16.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Niven looks to you as you open the door and says, "What the hell's out there?"
In the hushest tone possible, he says, "They look like frogs."
He looks to his group and looks around. Well, you guys get the front door then, right? I'm waiting for a response.
I didn't hear what he said.
You guys have the front door, right?
Alright.
He and his party head down and towards the other. There's a side door over here, which you guys couldn't have seen. They go towards the side door of the tavern. There's another room.
Like,
do you say something?
She just like shakes her head. She's like, "Bunch of cowards."
He looks back, hearing that, stops and goes, "Well, I mean, if you want them to come through the other side door, that's fine. We can leave them to you as well, and we can go just take a nap." Then he's waiting for a response. Still his turn.
She says, "I'm sure that's exactly what you're doing."
He actually flips you the bird and double moves. So, Ethan.
Alright. So I just heard...
Oh, Silas is not in the turn order. Sorry. He's going at the end because I forgot about him.
I'll look at Silas and get your man safely. And I will walk 25 feet to there.
Yeah, the doors are closed.
Should I go? Do you want me to head out there, or should we try to stay in here?
Stay in here.
Do we want to risk getting this place destroyed with everyone in it?
You would also see ants trying to, hide in that area next to the door.
Like, you can see it perfectly. He's behind the coat rack. There's a single coat trying to hide him.
He has his weapons drawn, though.
Yeah.
A single coat rack.
The reason he's asking is that, like, do we want to wait in here with other people where we can potentially get the tavern destroyed, or try to fight them outside?
The other thing of note that you guys will know is there are 2 large windows there and there.
Okay.
This is a staircase upstairs. Obviously, these others are rooms, are doors to back rooms.
He'll get himself. He'll draw his sword, just his sword, and he'll pull his action to attack an enemy that comes to the door.
Yep. Okay. Oxton, is directing people to the rooms. He goes, I need to go get the side door. And he will run into this room over here and begins to barricade that side door right there with Vita. So they are barricading the other door. Fitz, from behind the bar, so you're technically there, as you hid.
I will yell, "Why are the slashy people going forward towards the danger?" And then promptly hide behind the bar.
Okay. Fitz is cowering on the floor underneath the bar.
Well, I would say cowering.
Give me a stealth check.
One second.
I wouldn't say cowering, just getting down low, shaking, quivering, sucking my thumb. You know, normal stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic tactic.
The classic adventurer. Yeah, he's like he's has somehow done what like a snake does, and he's like in between 3 kegs and just underneath the bar.
I'm hiding.
He is.
He says it out loud?
Of course he does.
And you're doing
I'm
very well,
loud
Fitz.
hiding.
And you're doing very well, Fitz.
And so she goes over to here. And can she see these guys?
Not with the door closed, you can't.
I thought he opened the door.
Nope. I mean,
He
I
opened it, looked, and said, "Nope."
And what's out there? Mary just kind of whispers,
Where are you?
right here.
She taps his shoulder.
Through the coat rack.
How can you see me?
Because you're right there?
Yes. So, chat would like me to tell you one thing. And
Yeah.
Rain has definitely agreed. Try not to set another tavern on fire, guys.
We're gonna work on it. So, do you want me to, like, do the fairy fire thing so you can hit him?
If you want. They're right outside.
Right. I don't think I can open the door very well. Very quietly, at least.
Action. I mean, they're coming. I don't. They are clawing their way through in some parts, and there are 3 standing outside the door. I mean, I don't think the whole like. They know people are inside the tavern. So I point that out. They're definitely aware there are people inside the tavern.
Is there any, like, hole through the door she could see through?
Nope, they haven't made it there yet.
Damn.
Well,
Mary kind of steps back and holds a fairy fire for when she can see them finally.
Okay. Freyas, you're right next to them, and speak Dwarven.
Yep.
As there's danger outside, he looks to the back door, and looks to you. He blows you a kiss, and looks to his boys in the door and says, they all pick up their axes. There's honor outside, and they all stand up and charge a Dwarven charge out the door.
Wonder.
as I will move these off the GM layer.
That's the back door.
Since otherwise Zany's gonna say they are all cowards.
They're all cowards.
That is their turn, because they're dwarves and have short legs. Michael!
Michael looks around at all the people abandoning ship, and he, looks at Zany and goes, "Bastard." Anyways,
We've corrupted Michael.
yes, y'all have. He also looks at him and says, "Why are we not leaving out the side doors to surprise them?" And just awaits a response for a moment, I guess.
I mean, Michael would also note, just to paint a picture, there are still people trying to flee to the rooms. Like, if you guys were to give up the front door completely, there will probably be casualties, for sure. I don't know if Michael has... I know Michael is learning and trying to comprehend. I don't know if you'd know that would be a result, but I'm telling you as a player that as well.
Right. I mean, as a player, yeah, but I get it. Michael's just gonna hold. Michael's gonna cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay.
And let's see. He'll move to.
Well, that's not even concentration. That's
right.
brutal.
Yeah. So, and he'll move to here.
Okay.
Actually, he'll stay where he is, and just wait, and basically just wait.
All right.
So that'll just end my turn.
Sefri!
Hi.
Hi, Bundle of Joy.
Okay, so is this an actual table right here?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. I would like to use it to try and actually cover at least one of these windows.
Okay, give me... You're going to have to give me a strength check, because it's still a table. It's hefty and awkward.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Guidance is an action, is it not?
It's a cantrip? Hold on, let me just quickly double check.
If you were to do it, you could guidance yourself this turn, then try and move it next turn.
No, time is kind of the essence here. I'll do it at flat.
Okay, strength check. I mean, at a 12, it takes you a little bit, but which window are you putting this in front of? That one? Okay. I'm just gonna freehand a line here, because I can't move the actual...
Straight
She's
line.
been in tavern fights with dwarves before. I assume the first thing you do is you try and mark off the windows.
Oh, it'd be good if I was doing it on the GM layer. Give me a second. There you go. I mean, it will do something, but you're not sure, from what you've heard, these things are pretty big.
At the very least, it'll slow them down, and it'll make them make it, I guess, a little more difficult to see.
I'm just gonna put you over here.
Yeah, that's fine. Other than that, I will stay there because at least that way I can see out this window.
Yeah, you see them.
Okay, I will give, I guess, tactical information to my group and say, okay, there are like 3 of these frog things outside. I'll do what I can from here, guys.
So we'll rush up there. This one stands here and waits. This one seems to go after the dwarfs. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stands there, looking. Silas would have moves this guy towards the room. Sword out, protecting his thing. That's their turn. Relona and Omar, what's happening in the back room?
Yeah, I think this is probably a really good time to try and make out, because, you know, we might not make it through. So, you know.
What did you see out there?
I don't think he saw anything.
He saw one of them. He just knows it was a large blue toad.
Yeah. So he's like, I've never seen beasts like this before. They must be very dangerous.
If you think so, it really must be.
Does she begin making out with Omar? He has proposed it.
Come on, look at those muscles.
Okay, they're making out in the back room.
I was about to say, I'm not hearing a no.
God, I love this game.
So these ones spend their turn and movement as they start breaking through the walls. I'm putting them there because technically you guys can hit them. This one goes 5, 10. We'll make a strength check. They're whispering rules right now. Stand by.
Wait, are they putting their hands on the wall?
They're trying to rip the door off the hinges.
Isn't the door to my right?
It is. They're moving up. The squares are the squares.
Oh,
they're
okay.
not all... See how this one does? Nope. And the final one. The slaughter salad. The death salad. Nope, but they're banging, the doors are shaking. They're not able to, however, just get through the doors there.
Are they like through enough that I can hit them?
They would have 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
You would be hitting the door.
Okay, never mind.
30. And that one gets to there. Alright. That will be to Zany.
Okay, this guy looks like he's like halfway into the building.
Yeah, you can see him. He ripped
I can see
the
him?
door. Oh yeah. He ripped into the wall. They've been beating on it. That was the shaking.
I go up to him and I smack him.
Okay.
And I can smack him. I'm gonna do it twice main hand, once offhand.
Is she, what type of archetype is she?
What?
What type of rogue?
Assassin. Why?
I think he was just curious.
No, does she get advantage?
No, they already went.
No, they already went.
However, those will both hit.
Okay.
That's 26. You don't get sneak attack.
Oh, I don't, do I? Yeah, sorry. And then, 14?
14 will miss.
Okay, I tried.
Alright, that's Zanny. Ant.
Ant is... he's going to probably hear the sounds of combat since he can't see around the corner. He's just gonna look around and just say, well? And he looks to Ethan. How are we doing this?
I wish I had a 15-foot cube, but...
Alright, Ant's going to move to the right by one. And the doors are still closed, right?
The doors are still closed, yeah. I mean, you can see like there's holes in them a little bit, but not much for really to see.
And it's an action to open the door?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to open the door and attack with my offhand.
Okay.
Wait, first, fairy fire first?
No, because it's still his turn.
No.
Did she ready her
I
action?
did hold it.
Yes,
yeah.
but it does not go off in the middle of your turn.
Dang.
Okay, so door opens. Do I have advantage because Ethan's next to me?
Yes.
Attacking the middle one. Okay. Offhand. 16.
Just a hit.
And then sneak attack. For 23.
23 is definitely damage.
On blue. And as a free action, I'm just gonna say I don't know where you are, but I would suggest standing back. Referring to Mary.
Since he opened the door, can my action go off now?
Yep, they can. Who's higher in the turn order? Ethan is, so Ethan's attack held action goes first.
Okay. 3 attacks on blue.
All 3 will hit. That's 24, 32 points of damage from Ethan and Mary.
Damn it, I clicked the wrong button. Never mind.
Alright, so... Marian's gonna cast...
Only gonna be these 3, really, that you'll be able to get.
I know. But fairy
Cast
fire.
Fairy Fire. And drop
It is-
invisibility.
Oh?
Yeah.
It's a concentration.
It's in their concentration.
Lovely. Okay, that's fine.
They have advantage on against your save. What's your DC?
17.
Pass. Miss. Miss. So blue and green are fairy fired.
They are purple.
They are bluish purple.
What?
And that was my turn. Action.
Yeah, that's your
bonus.
turn. That's their ready to action. Because Michael didn't have when he casted. Freya's looking. Alright, that is everyone's. This bard and his party will look out. They don't see anything. They hear the sounds of battle. So they charge around and begin assisting the dwarves. I can take them and the dwarves out of combat. As well as Silas, who will make it up the stairs on his turn. So, Ethan, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna click the right button.
Are you really go? 15 hits, 18 hits, natural 20.
So that.
It's 29, 31, 43 points of damage as Ethan brings his blade through the middle one, I take it still?
Yeah.
3 times, okay.
That's it.
Alright. Oxen spends his action trying to barricade. Fitz, you hear the sounds of battle.
Why are the fleshies running towards the bad things? I don't get it. Anyways, I pop up and I go pew pew, and I shoot Eldritch Blast into
Blue.
the blue one.
Pew pew. He has advantage.
He does have advantage.
23. You only get 2 because you're level 10, so they both hit.
Yep, sounds good to me. I don't know how to roll it.
Just click the name Eldritch Blast in the chat.
Pardon?
On the right hand where the numbers are, just click the word Eldritch Blast in the actual chat log with the dice rolls.
Click Eldritch Blast on the roll.
Hold on, I'm coming.
There you
got
go.
it. He's got it.
Good job.
12 damage.
Pew pew.
They both hit. Then Yeah, they kind of like lumbering over. You hit it twice. It's still alive.
Well, that sucks. Ah!
Good job, Fitz.
That is Fitz. Anything else, Fitz, on your turn?
No, that's it. I jumped down behind it.
Right. My glaive has reach. I'm gonna Great Weapon Master it twice.
Okay.
Center blue.
A bard with a glaive?
An
What?
18 hits. And a 17 hits. So on the second strike, as she swings it by, you just hear shing, shing, as like the little rings on the glaive as she throws it through. Hit twice, this thing falls down dead.
Woo!
Mary officially has a kill.
Yay!
One
Okay.
confirmed kill.
And
Yay!
what is that? The icon on me?
That's your concentration for fairy fire.
Oh, right. Right. Okay, so I can't do anything else, but I will give Ethan Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
What can I use it on? What kind of bard is she?
She is a Valor Bard. Anything.
Okay.
So that is Mary's turn. Michael.
Michael's going to cast Hex on Orange.
On orange, okay. Specific thing for Hex.
Strength.
Okay.
And he's going to look back at Fitz. And then look at Orange and go bang, bang, bang.
Oh god, he channeled his channeled Marcus.
You are the best.
Oh my god, there's gonna be a competition of bangs.
Yes.
Well, no, bang.
31. Those will all hit. The last one just hitting. 14, 27. 27, 30. 45 points of damage from... I almost said Marcus because you just banged.
Bang. You forgot the last one.
Yeah. Bang. Haha. Anything else?
Haha.
One of these days, Nasi. One of these days.
Right to the moon.
Yep.
Okay. No. Actually, he'll do... Crap.
He'll do crap.
He'll just move over here by... no, he probably has reach. He'll just stay where he is.
Okay. That takes us to Freya.
Hello.
Hello.
Cause I'm so happy I'm gonna move over here. Yes, I am still in there, so that's 25 of my movement. Can I see red?
No. You can see part of green, and you can see the two big ones coming from the right.
Okay,
There's just
so
too
she
much roll
will.
to see red.
Yep, no, that's fine. She will relay that there are more incoming, both of the big ones and a smaller one. Now, can I actually toss a Sacred Flame at green?
You can, because you can see it. Oh.
So, give me a second.
And it will have advantage on the save. It will meet, so it'll take no damage.
Nobody has been hurt yet, so no need for bonus action. I am good.
Okay. Oh, this thing is... Let me see if this spells in the SRD. It is. Excellent. Center within range. So Zanny, you're safe. Fitz is safe, and Frey is safe.
Hooray!
But Aunt Ethan and Mary, you see this thing looks in, raises one of its hands, and a lovely cloud begins to form of yellow-green fog.
What should we be rolling?
Oh, hold on, I whispered it. I need Constitution saves from you.
16.
You pass.
15.
You'll all pass. Alright, never whisper, I'll recast it so you guys can see it.
Cloud kill.
Yes. You all will take 8 points of damage. And make sure there's no other effects with it. Okay. And I'll have to get a thing because it moves, so it's headed towards Fritz.
No!
Oh god, that hurt.
It always hurts. It always hurts.
No, I'm talking about the yell.
Yeah.
We are so sorry.
You have to keep it.
It's okay, Fitz. We'll save you.
This. 20. Michael,
Oh, it's a
I
huge
didn't-
ball.
I didn't get one from you. I need one from you as well, Michael.
Let's see. Oh, you pass.
She'll also take 8. And he has concentration. Alrighty. So, that's that one's turn.
Oh god.
So do I need to make another Constitution save?
No, I believe because your armor is not concentration. Oh, yeah,
Right.
for Hex. Yes.
Right.
I'm going to put an icon on you, so that's what I mean. Yeah, you crush it.
Oh, do I need to do as well?
You do.
I don't.
Yeah, Fairy Fire goes down.
Drops like a pop.
As this one just gets up behind that one. Alright. Rolona and Omar, how's the makeout session going on?
Totally
Yeah, pretty good.
Saves to find out how well it's going.
A tree?
What's that?
We didn't hear you, Tree.
I said should totally make them roll con save to see how well it's going.
They don't have
Wait.
sheets.
Hold on. Let me
Oh,
fix.
just roll a regular d20 then.
Yeah, roll me makeout checks, d20s.
Let's see if the charisma check works on this one. Go ahead.
I'd like to point out that
Rolona,
we all
nice.
have.
That's not bad.
Yeah, they are literally, going for a world record.
I'd like to point out that we all still have that temporary hit points, so we mark it off that, not our
yeah.
actual health.
How much was
However,
it?
if they took it off their health, they took it off their health.
It was
People
13.
need to remember their buffs. and
We
need to
didn't
remember
hear. I didn't hear.
You were in the channel when it was said. So, that is that turn. You still have them, but you're keeping the damage on your health.
13, you said?
Yep, 11 plus 2.
As it is now the blue solid's turn. So, Zany, you're first.
Okay,
Let's just, okay.
my AC is 18.
Alright, bite attack first for 24.
That hits.
Take 13 slashing.
There went the temporary hit points.
And now 2 claws. 15 misses.
That misses.
That
That one
hits. I need a Constitution saving throw against disease.
I'm not good at that though.
It's not my problem. You are diseased.
Okay. What disease do I have?
You don't know.
Poor dear.
5, 10.
Okay.
Comes up here to Zany.
Okay.
At advantage, bite, 24.
Yep.
15.
Yep. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
And then 2 claws for a natural 20 and a 20.
Yeah.
You don't have to con save, though. 24. And another 10. So 34 total. Whack, whack.
Okay.
It hurts. It hurts. Okay, Ant.
It hurts a little.
You mean Zenny?
No, this is you now.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Not at advantage, because this one would step here. Going 1 by 1. So, 13.
Yeah, that misses.
Double nat 20.
Uncanny dodge that.
Okay.
15 misses also.
Yeah, so it would be 15 halved is 7, and a con save versus disease.
How many extra hit points do I have left? 7. Okay, so I just take 2.
And a big con save.
2. Yep. Oh!
You are
No.
diseased. Ethan.
Yes.
It's gonna now it's at advantage because there's one within you. So 15,
Miss.
22.
Hold on, wait. I'll go ahead and cast shield.
Okay.
That'll be makes these 23.
Alrighty. 10, they look like they're going for that open window. All right, Zanny, it's now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And I'll come over here so I have
All right, con save, please.
advantage. Con save.
Yep.
13.
You take 16 points of damage for entering the cloud kill.
Oh, I forgot about the cloud.
The cloud, which is on the map with a nice circle around it.
Yeah. Oh, I almost typed that into the wrong box. I'm down.
She enters, trying to stumble away. Oh, I need to read something now. Okay, I will get back to that in the next turn. Ant, because I didn't put it in for you guys to read.
Ant is going to look at her, look to the base, and look to Ethan and sigh before shoving a healing potion into her mouth.
1 second, please.
Okay.
I need to read something. Okay, so that doesn't immediately happen. Alright, so you shove a healing potion down her throat.
Yeah, shoving a healing potion down her throat. Roll it.
Yeah.
6 hit points back, and a move.
No
moving
healing,
on.
Zanny.
No healing?
Correct.
Okay, then he's going to offhand red. That was my action, offhand. With advantage, 28.
28 hits.
10, 18.
Alright. Are your... I'm just looking at resistance. Nope, doesn't matter if it's magical or not.
Okay.
Is that it? Okay, Ethan.
Yeah.
I will firebolt the thing with it's concentrating on the cloud kill.
At disadvantage.
Yes. 9.
Roll
That's a
damage.
1. Who could I hit?
Ant. He gets distracted.
Wait.
You're like, I can't. Yeah, you just got firebolted in the face. It's that or I light the bar on fire.
I apologize.
Then you're all in trouble.
I apologize and dealt two-handed hit the green guy.
Okay.
22.
Which is it?
12. I'll roll my D10 Bardic to add to the damage.
Okay, roll D10.
Extra 9.
21. All right. That is Ethan's turn. Oxton is still securing that. Fitz.
Why are these fleshies continuing to... Oh my god! I'm
you
going
see
to
one
move.
like on the ground. Just okay.
And then I'm going to cast Shatter on these two over here.
The orange and purple.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Some reason it didn't work. Hold on.
Yep.
Sev, I gotta start heading to work.
Yep, I will open up hit sheet.
Okay.
It's... Hold on.
Did it roll? I'm grabbing a sheet.
There you go.
It might be popping up the little thing asking you what level you want to cast it at.
I can see it.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, fortunately I did it twice. Sorry.
That's fine. We'll take the first one.
Works for me.
Alright, they will make a con save. I'm just going to make one for the both of them. They will both take 12 points of damage. As I think all the chairs over there shatter as well.
Oh, yeah. Big kaboom. As a bonus
You're paying
action,
for that.
I would like to give some bardic inspiration to Michael and say pew 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 and point at him and wink my eye.
Michael, you
Wait,
know
which
bardic
eye?
inspiration.
Which eye? What college?
Lore.
So, yeah, just not damage.
Right.
Or armor class.
But for saves.
Yep.
Alright. So, that is Fitz. That takes us to Mary. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just realized that. Hold on a second. We're on a turn, so I need another con save from Mary.
On me?
I missed the other one, so it's my fault. Yep. Verse. That she'll take 9 damage. Starting your turn in the sphere.
Okay, so how much?
9 damage.
Okay. Okay, let me just take that off the temporary HP because...
Now 4 temp left.
Mm-hmm. Right, so I'm
Not again.
go...
They're freaking out that the damage done to the tavern.
I'm gonna go over her. And I'm gonna make my buddy over here. I'm gonna make like my buddy over here.
I told you to run.
Cast Shatter
Okay.
at level 3 because why not?
Okay, and you will break even more of the walls in the tavern.
Really, I rolled the worst.
And he'll succeed. So 4. Alright, anything else?
Should hit it with the pointy stick, she says to Fitz as she...
Why do you keep going towards it? Oh my god!
Because the pointy stick works, she says as she... Well, she's actually not gonna down the healing potion. She's good right now, so she's just gonna kind of chill.
Okay, Michael, another con save for the poison. You'll take 19.
Okay. Can I use my bardic inspiration?
If you'd like.
Actually, no. I'll save it. I'll save it. We'll take 19. Okay.
Okay. And a con save for Hex. You keep it like a pro.
Michael's going to he's going to go over to here.
Okay.
And actually, I don't want to go over there. Let's see. Hold on just a second. If I go, it's on this sphere. Damn it. Okay. Can I see this? Can I see this guy back here? The little guy back here.
You would have to step like 5 feet, but you could.
Okay. I'm gonna step 5 feet. And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Let's see. The first 2 hit.
Just ignore the necrotic. I'm
Yep,
sorry.
10.
So 10.
24 points of
24.
damage. He'll make 2 con saves, both DC 10. Cloud Kill remains up.
Okay. So I can go 5. I can go. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go there by Mary.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Michael.
Quiet, you.
Freya.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I really don't like that poisony circle-y thing.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So I am going to dispel magic.
What level?
You know what? I want to make sure that it's gone, so I'm going to cast it at 5th level.
Okay. It will disappear. Just gonna put it out there for now.
Ooh. Let's look at how badly it injured. Aside from that, then I will move. Actually, I will remain where I am currently because I was in a fairly decent position. I am going to do Healing Word as a bonus action on Ant.
Okay, roll it.
At 1st level.
You call out to him, he hears it. You watch the divine magic shimmer, but there's no effect on him.
He's okay.
Well, that sucks.
It does. Anything else on your turn, Zephyr?
And I can't figure out why this turns, so I am good.
Medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah, you know you actually interacted with it, so there's some effect. I mean, you didn't see him get hit, but you can see that there's claw marks through his armor where the blood is that you're trying to heal. Whatever effect there was there is probably what's stopping it.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. The Cloud Kill does not move 10 feet away from him. He gets to there. What's he gonna cast? Nope, because they wanted something, so they won't cast that. You only cast it once a day, right? Yep. Okay. They're gonna cast this at Ethan. Give me a second. He's gonna drag it over. So Ethan, DC 15, Wisdom saving throw.
Nope.
What
That's
level
a
fighter
double.
are you?
Huh?
What level fighter are you?
11.
What do you see your worst fear?
Oh. Probably a mind flare.
Okay, you see a mind flare reaching out, the tentacles waving, that toothy maw coming in, and you are absolutely afraid. You are absolutely terrified, and you must take the dash action as well to move away.
Right now?
No, on your turns. And at the end of your turn, you get another save. Save 5, 10. This one just comes in, surveys the area. This one comes up to the window and like points to it. And they are speaking in a language that none of you understand. Alright, I need a D20 roll from both Omar and Rolona. The makeout session continues.
Oh.
11. Perfect synchrony.
I just remembered something, but it's too late now.
Perfect synchronization. On the makeout. You guys are putting on a clinic back there, but no one can see it. Alright. So this one's going to step here. This is going to step up here. There. They get up to each of you. So, Michael.
Yes, sir.
A bite and 2 claws. It's a 2-hit, right?
I believe so. Let me check.
20 and
just make
21.
sure. Yeah, they hit. Yes.
26 points of damage.
It takes 25 cold.
For each hit, right?
Because I'm out of the temporary hit points.
Oh, once you lose the temporary, is it? Yeah, you watch the colds arc across it and leaves no impact.
Okay.
They are unfortunately immune to the immune resistant one. The resistance of 25, that's 12. Okay. Sorry. I thought they were immune, not resistant.
No problem.
And then Mary. Oh, I also need 1 con save from you. For disease, and then, nope. So maybe a con save versus disease first. Michael.
On me, or?
Yeah, on you. Sorry. I just realized one of the claws hit. You are diseased.
Use my bardic inspiration.
Okay, roll it. Don't have to roll it, you'll make it. You'll pass.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 2 con saves for concentration. Both are DC 10. Makes it. Yep. Hex is still up. Alright, Mary. What's your AC?
17.
That's a hit.
Damn.
A miss. And a miss.
Yes.
15 slashing as it bites down into his large god and starts chewing on your shoulder.
Just 11.
You.
Ow!
That's them. Ant. What's your AC?
18.
18. 22, 21, 23. All will hit.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge one of them.
Yep, the first one. 8, 17, 29 damage to Ant. So all 3 hit. Ethan, I'm gonna attack you.
Yep.
16 will miss. Miss.
Miss.
Miss.
Yep.
They can't hit Ethan. Zanny, death saving throw. 1 success. Ant, it is your turn.
Okay. Blue and green are still in front of us, right?
Yes. Well, it's red and green, but yes.
Okay. They're standing right next to each other?
They are.
I still have advantage, right?
I will say yes, because Ethan hasn't fled yet. But he is terrified.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one on the left.
Okay.
All rounds of attacks on it. So 2 main hand, 1 offense, and then sneak attack.
Okay. Alright, so that's 16 and 12 is 28,
And then
38,
Hordebreaker.
43 on red. And then Hordebreaker,
And then Hordebreaker,
yeah, on green.
1 main hand attack.
Yep, which hits. For 6. Okay. That's your round.
That's all I can do.
And we go to Ethan.
Yes.
60
So-
foot of movement away from this thing.
So, according to the thing, I draw my sword, because I was carrying it. And let's see. I'm gonna run behind the bar.
Okay. They will each get an attack of opportunity on you as you flee.
And I'll crouch down high. Miss.
23 hits you, right?
Do I wanna... I'll use the... oh, well... Nah, I'll take it.
11 slashing.
Right.
You all
still got
see Ethan run screaming and jump on the bar near Fitz.
Well, hello.
And Oxen finishes at 5, 10, 15, 20. He comes out, looks, and just like looks to Freya like, what? What?
She looks back at Oxton and says, if you have any way to remove disease, I suggest you use it.
On who?
All of them. Do the 2 in the front.
Okay, give me a second. I need to look what he has. 1 minute, please. Because I didn't have time to make him a sheet. Guys, I built this one shot in like 10 minutes, so there may be some things missing that normally would be ready. So bear with me, please.
The quality of these one-shots do not reflect the different quality of the other one-shots.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
If you're joining us for the first time, rest assured, it gets better from here.
Let's see. Nope, where is that? Okay, he pulls out a sword from under the bar. And, looks to Michael. Michael, you have been diseased now?
No, Michael's not.
So he can only get over there. He makes it over there. He's like, doing my best. Trying to run. He's like, had to barricade a door. Sorry. Fitz.
While watching this guy jump over the bar with ease, because obviously he's done it before.
He's been practicing that. Like
He's
his entire
obviously
life, just
like
for this
fucking
moment.
Dukes of Hazzard
Yeah,
right there.
He
That
slid
was
all the way
awesome.
across.
Okay, so very very quickly, I'm going to cast hypnotic pattern,
Okay.
just far enough so it doesn't affect any of my people, but it should get all 3 of the monsters in front of me.
Yep. What is your spell save DC?
17.
And that's a wisdom?
It is wisdom. Yes, it is.
Okay. That is a fail from orange. A fail from purple. They have a -2. I just wanted to roll.
That's wonderful.
And then the small black one.
Yep.
Double 6s.
Lovely. So they're incapacitated.
Okay.
They were speaking a language I didn't understand.
Correct.
Okay, so I yell at them, I don't speak asshole, and then I'm going to move away from them.
You're all incapacitated.
And I will
And that is
end my.
concentration, correct? Up to
No,
1
it's up to 1 minute.
Oh, just it's concentration, though, isn't it? Could it
No.
matter?
No, it's up to 1 minute. As far as I know, I'll double check for you.
Yes, it's concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are correct. It's concentration. So don't hit me.
Just gonna put an icon on you. That's why. So I remember if you get it. Alrighty. So that is the end of Fitz's. You have a bonus if you still like to use it.
I could yell some inspiring things to Mary. I'm like, see how easy this shit is?
Those are the inspiring words. In Fitz's voice, please.
You see how easy this shit is?
There it is. You're always gonna have to do that voice when he talks. I'm sorry. You're
Yes,
never
I
getting out of it.
understand. I understand that.
All right, Mary.
Seems so. Well, Can Mary tell these things are kind of hypnotized?
Yeah, they're just standing there in a daze. Like they got the claws like into the bottom of the bar as they're swaying back and forth, like their eyes glazed over. You could also take a step to your left and attack orange with one of your attacks.
Except for that one's hypnotized.
Yeah, they're incapacitated.
Actually,
Does hitting them break the hypnosis?
It does.
Does it?
it does. Yes.
Okay.
It does. So Mary's
You should
just like,
totally step to your left and hit orange.
Yeah.
You can do it.
all right, I guess I'll step to my left and hit that orange.
Roll an attack.
Mother of truck.
On a 12, you miss. Take a second attack with Great Weapon Master.
Right.
Because you're at advantage. Because they're incapacitated.
18.
18. Roll me damage. Now roll me another d10. Because it's an auto crit. You kill it.
You can do it.
And then with Great Weapon Master, don't I get a thing when I kill a thing?
You can make an attack as a bonus action. I would not suggest hitting purple. That's taking
Yeah.
no damage.
Yeah, we good. I'm just gonna back off. Like
No
a couple
damage.
more steps.
The shatter didn't hit it?
Nope, nope.
Yeah, but it's not taking enough. The other one been beaten on by Michael and Zanny. It's taken shadow damage, but they're hard.
Yeah, Mary's like, nope.
All right, Michael.
Michael's gonna move over here and aim at this little guy down here.
Okay.
Before that, as a bonus action, he's gonna switch his hex to him
Okay.
and open fire.
One more. The 27 hits him.
For 9.
'Cause- oh, you switched to the hex?
Yeah, switch the hex.
Yeah,
to
I
him.
just need to put it on there. Okay. So for 9, and then roll me on the double nat ones.
13.
13 ant in the back.
Well, only 12 because he doesn't have the hex on.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I'll give you that one hit point back.
What is up with everyone hitting today?
It's a good
How
day
much
to be
points
in.
do I have?
Not a lot.
Does he still have his
23.
Does he still have his concentration?
His concentration. Oh, fear, yeah. I'll make con save. He does not. Ethan, you're no longer afraid.
Wait a minute. That mind flare is miles away. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know, Ethan. Not smacking that thing, that's for sure.
That's bonus movement. That's everything. Freya,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I would like to come up to Ant.
Okay.
I am going to cast a spell.
Okay. What spell is that?
I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration.
Alright. There's no consume components to there, right? For lesser.
There is not.
Okay.
Nope, there is
So, yeah.
not.
So everybody reaches out our hand, grabbing onto Ant's shoulder. You feel this very real blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Disease, sorry, I read the bad part. You feel it just shatter.
Shit, if he's
outside him.
diseased, if he's diseased, then I guess that won't count.
No, either one disease or a condition affecting it. The condition I read it, I just read the second
okay.
part. So you do
Okay,
remove
then-
Chaos Plague.
Sweet.
What's a
I
fun name?
then would like to do some healing.
Put it this way, if the disease reduces you to 0 hit points, you become one of these things. Yep, he'll take the 20
4
healing.
7.
So 13 plus 7 is 21, I believe.
That's 20, no. So that's 20, and what level was this at?
Oh,
Or is this already in there? Oh no, it's already
this
built
was
in,
at level
right?
3. It's already in there, yeah.
Okay.
Huggles,
Gotcha.
and I have 1 more 5 feet that I can step back.
Yep, they do not have reach.
I will step there. And I will give Ant the thumbs up and go, you might want to smack these things.
Working on it.
That will take us to the Death Salad. So he
Salads.
shatters through this. That one is napping at a hypnotic pattern. This one... No, they're not to the point where they do that yet. However, he is going to do this because I forgot to last turn. So that happens. You know, he's not. He just sits there and waits. He's biding his time, seeing how you're dealing. Alright, Rolona and Omar, makeout checks.
Bad Fishy had to go, so
Roll me 2 d20s. You're playing both sides, Firefly. Oh.
Aw.
Oh, he's slacking on you. That being said, it's the Blues' turn, and I need to borrow something from Firefly.
Borrow away?
I'm borrowing your sheet
Okay.
because I haven't made a sheet. I just need to look at spells. That's why.
That's fine. Help yourself.
Thank you. And I will. Blue. So he's sleeping. This one comes in. This one also comes in. As Ant. This may hurt a little bit.
Okay.
It's a natural 20, 23, and a 16. 16 misses.
I will uncanny.
And Candy, so 10 on the bite. And then the claw. Which is another 10. And that's the first one. Hit. 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 It's 21. Ant goes down.
no.
You gotta make some con saves here. Makes it. I'll just say 1 for all of them. Zanny, death save. One failure, 1 success. Okay. Ant, you're making a death save.
Okay.
1 failure. That brings us to Ethan.
Alright, I'm going to stand up survey, and I really honestly don't know what to do.
I would suggest smacking the ones that killed our friends just now.
There's also the guys coming in behind us.
They're being taken care of. The bards and the dwarves are fighting the back. The ones in the back.
No,
The bards group
I'm talking about these guys.
Oh, okay.
To hell with it. How much room was... Misty Step and plus movement will get me back to where I was at. And I'm going to attack green with my sword, which I picked back up because it was right there.
Okay.
Two-handed.
Hit. 8. 16 and 17 is 20... 33?
2 nat 1s, jeez. And that's all I can do.
Okay, let me see here. He looks to Freya.
That's Oxton?
Yeah. I'm just checking what he wants to cast.
She will literally direct and say, the woman on the ground is still diseased. So if you have healing, don't bother.
Yep. And let me give me 1 second. I just need to see what the CR is. To see if he can do what he wants to do. Sorry, this will take 1 moment. No. Really wish I had him built prior. Trying to introduce you to all the NPCs that might be important later.
You're doing great, man.
Mm-hmm.
We were being introduced like champ.
You are being introduced like champs. And the one thing that the Paizo Beast series have better is they sort them down better. When you're looking for a specific type of thing. Okay, he can't cast that because I can't find it. So... He doesn't do that yet. And that one has... Nope. He, goes to here. And then he... Nice to see what this is. Where is it? Oh, Crystal, why is your sheet proper, but I can't find anything right now?
What are you looking for?
There it is. Never mind. It's an action. He cast that.
It's a good spell.
So he'll do this. Why is it a square? It should not be a square.
Square.
And then he's going to go ahead and cast at a 5th level. Yep. And that on ant. So 14 is the max. And then I need to add 4 more. So that's 20. 34 healing to Ant. Because you're the bonus is already calculated in, right? Yep. So 34 healing to Ant. Ant, you're back up, conscious. As he gets you to rise up. Fitz.
So I'm going to use a bonus action for healing word on Ant as well.
Okay, automatic max healing.
Puggles fix my sheet.
Cool.
I don't know how much that is.
What level are you casting it at?
Just level 1.
Level 1, so it's 4 plus your charisma. Mod?
5, so 9.
9 more. Okay.
And then I will Eldritch Blast the 2 in... Oh, I'll do it to red. Because he's right in front of Ant. Okay?
Okay, that's 1. 21 hits. For 2, and then now
For
just
2.
Roll me the net 1 as you hit the cleric in the back.
How do I do that?
Just click the name again. For 6, okay. And I'll make a con check. He does have Warcasters, so... He makes it.
Sorry!
Damn it, Fitz!
He just looks over, shakes his head.
I know.
Mary.
Okay, so she's gonna move over here to where she can see. Can she see all 3 of those? This guy and the other 2.
Give me a perception check for you to see if you can see the guy in the back. These things are huge.
Alright. Perception 20.
Yeah.
Shatter the shit out of him. At 3rd level again, because why not?
Okay.
Con saves.
All at advantage. Blues will make it. And the death. Will not.
Right, so damage, boys.
23.
Something tells me these guys are resistant to magic.
You'd be right. Your half is 11 and 11. Okay. Anything else, Mary?
How about some bardic inspiration to Ant?
Okay.
2.
To you. I'll let you see Oxen's health bar. I'm just gonna take out the 6. Alright. And you have Bardic Inspiration. Michael. D10 combat.
Yep.
So, Michael.
Sweet.
Why the con save? Oh no, the aura now is not Cloud Kill, it's Beacon of Hope.
But you weathered that beacon like a boss.
You do. We can't hear you if you're talking. Oh, gotcha.
Okay, I'm back.
There we go.
I was on the little guy.
Okay, yeah. 14's a miss, 26 is a hit, 23 is a hit. So 9, 22, 27 points of damage from Nasu. And yeah, you didn't need to make a con save.
Right, I was. Yeah.
Alright. So anything else?
Nothing I can do right now. guess move to here. Actually, would I still be able to see him from here?
Yeah, you can move there. You'd 5-foot step out, blast him twice, get back in cover.
Okay.
Freya.
Hi.
Oxen looks to you and says, if you can remove it on your friend.
Yep, on it. Thank you very much for the help. So she will move Zoop right up to Zanny. He will cast Lesser Restoration, and that is the last second level spell slot.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should make sure I do this. Beacon of Hope was 1. And then Lesser... I just can see what level I casted. And at 1. Oh yeah, cast is so that's 5. So we do a 4. Okay. There's that. All right.
And then it will be Zanny, rise to your feet as I cast Healing Word.
Zanny's back in it, ladies and gentlemen.
Although there's no
It's max
points.
healing.
Yeah, it's max healing, so it's at 3rd level.
3rd level.
3rd level plus my bonus, which would be 5.
It's all the way in. It's already calculated.
Oh, it is.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
So 4, that's 10, 13, and 23, Zanny.
Okay, and that was only 10 feet of my movement. It will go right there. So that I've got some cover at the very least from the death slides, and I can see the ones over here, but I'm also still in Beacon of Hope too. So I think I am good for right now.
All right. That being said, one's asleep. This one... goes to here. This one is going to attempt to dispel magic, so he needs to roll. Because he doesn't know what level Beacon of Hope is. I just can see what their mod is for casting.
I'll counter magic it.
You're gonna counterspell it?
I'll fucking counterspell it.
Yeah, he lifts his hand up. It just leaves.
Yeah,
He looks
dick
to
move.
you, snarls out in this language you don't understand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He'll stay because he doesn't want to go through and take all the hits. Rolona, give me just 1d20. Let's see how the makeout session's going.
See what?
See how the makeout session's going. Give me a d20 roll. Yeah, you're starting to realize he's really not protecting you. He's slowly sobbing into you. I mean, you guys survived longer because the cloud kill didn't end up killing you both. I mean, so there's that.
That is good. We had no idea it was there, but that's good.
Mary, kill him.
Ethan. Green's gonna attack you.
Alright.
An 11, a 21, and a natural 1 who claws buddy.
I will use shield.
Okay.
So I can see how many more times I can do. I think I'll use it once. So yeah.
That's, yeah, as your second shield cast. Alright, so Ant, these are going to be an advantage because you are still prone. It hasn't been your turn yet.
Okay.
Miss, hit.
I guess, yeah, I'm prone. I can't really dodge it at all. Alright.
You cannot get you. So 8.
Oh, okay.
And the most important one.
Con save?
You're diseased again.
No, he's not in Beacon of Hope. Oh, never mind. It's a 12.
Yeah, you do have Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yep.
I believe he does.
Yeah, it's Wisdom save. Alright, it's D10. You just pass.
Yes!
Yeah.
Alright.
You can do it.
Zany, you open your eyes. There's two big things.
Alright, first of all, since will Beacon of Hope make it where my second wind gives full healing?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm in a second wind.
All healing. So what? How many fighter levels are you?
6.
6? 16 healing, yeah.
Yep. And I will stand and smack the red one twice.
Okay, roll those attacks.
Okay. And I'm guessing I don't have advantage because Antonin is prone.
You do not have advantage, no. Not red, sorry.
Does she get sneak?
She does not get sneak either, unfortunately.
That's okay. How's he looking?
He looks pretty beat up, but you can't tell how beat up.
Wait, no, I already used my bonus action. Oh wait, no, I can't use my action surge. But I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And hit him 2 more times.
Well, you can 3 because I give you back your...
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
14's a miss, 27's a hit. Roll me damage on the 27 just in case you get lucky. Nope. And the offhand, which just hits. You just kill him.
Yay!
Yar.
I decide you do 1 extra damage, so you didn't leave him at 1. And he gets to tear into someone. So, that's your turn. You moving at all?
Yeah. I'm gonna back up. Yeah, with half movement, because I've already used.
Okay. And your half is 35. Tell me how many hit points you're down in a second. Ant, you're gonna swing at the thing with advantage? Did you stand up?
Yep, stand up. All my attacks on this thing, yeah. 2 main, 1 off.
Yep. 16, 27, and sneak is 37 points of damage. As it is still up, but it looks hurting.
Is there a creature within
Nope.
5 feet of it?
There's
Nope.
not.
Okay. So no horde breaker. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Ethan.
I look over to the 2 next to me. Should I go get the little guy behind him?
Yes.
I'm going to run around, the outside of this guy. Still in attack range and all that. Get there, and then do my attacks on whatever the hell that thing is.
Okay, as you step into its threat. Oh no, sorry, I didn't know that action. Tried to cast. Go ahead. That was my mistake. So you swing two-handed. Your weapon goes away. Bonus action to summon back to you since you can't hit an ally. 16 misses. 25 hits.
13. I will go ahead and action surge.
Okay. Hit.
For 3.
Miss. Miss.
15? Oh, dang.
Okay. Zanny, how many points are you down?
Let me check. 34.
34, that's under half your hit points, right? Let's see. 274. He looks to Freya and asks, do you want to heal them or would you like me to?
She says, "No, I've been thrice blessed. I will heal them."
He nods with a raised eyebrow. I just need to see something on their thing. Alright then. Obviously. Alright. I need to read this spell real quickly before he does this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. can see 5 of them. Alright. So it's a cast. Put this 2. Alright, how many can you see? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Which means you can only banish. It's 2 and a 5th. 6, 7, 8th, 9th. Okay. He's gonna cast this spell.
Never heard of it.
An old favorite.
I'm gonna make 1 blanket save for the blues. Oh, this should be interesting. And I'll make 1 for the deaths. Again, at advantage.
Waits for the verdict.
Boom. 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 There you go. And Beacon of Hope obviously drops. He looks back as you see like beads of sweat on his brow. Begs Fitz, please don't hit me again.
We'll see.
I wonder if those things are from this plane.
So it looks like everyone's
So
gone.
they all got
There's
banished?
1 left.
Can I see him?
You can see him.
I will Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. $26.
That's where if you nat 1, Zany, you have to
Miss.
jump in the way.
So the 26 hits for nice damage, max. 10 damage.
10.
Okay.
And then I will Healing Word as a bonus. Our lovely assassin who finally got up.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You'll actually have to roll it this time, though.
Yeah, I understand. Hold on a second. Doesn't seem to be working. Hold on.
Check the level that it's being cast at. It'll prompt you.
That's sometimes.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Nice.
So 9.
Not max healing. Fitz is on fire. Not literally.
What? Oh no!
Mary.
Great. Could I see Big Yellow and Ugly?
Okay.
Seeing as he just banished a whole bunch of them, I get an idea. And I'm gonna cast Polymorph. DC 17 spell save?
Oh, these ones aren't shape changers, so they don't automatically pass.
What was that?
It doesn't
The
work.
deaths are shape changers, which means they automatically succeed. What is he for the next hour? Before he reverts to form.
He
and kills something?
is a sheep.
Okay. There is now a slod sheep.
Wow.
Which, if it takes 1 damage, it comes back to form.
I am so hungry.
Michael.
Don't eat it.
But
Michael's
he's-
apparently gonna.
But it's food.
Michael's gonna move down
I
here to
suggest
see
we-
the other thing and see the sheep, and go, oh.
It says rivet as it looks at you.
It says rivet
Yep.
as a sheep. That's impressive. Okay.
Rivet.
Can I say? Oh, I can't say anything.
He'll switch hex to it just in case,
Okay.
and hold his action for in case
Is
he
anyone
reverts.
doing anything other than holding their action or healing?
Hello.
I'm dropping my concentration because everybody went away.
That's what I'm wondering is, well, because we can go through the next minute where concentration, you'll hear a popping sound, distinctively 6 of them. That's why I'm asking. You can heal people in the meantime, Freya.
Then we
I'm
need-
asking
then
if
we need to
anyone's
rearrange.
attacking the sheep.
I was going to suggest we surround it and hold our actions to all hit it at once.
Are you waiting a minute?
Yeah, well, let's surround the sheep for when the
Not-
the sheep turns back to
Not
form.
the sheep. Not the
Yeah,
sheep.
we should wait a
for the
minute.
for the banishment.
No, not the sheep. The
No, the
Yeah,
banishment.
the
where was?
But you're suggesting we wait a minute for the banishment to finish.
Yes, that's what I'm
Hold on.
suggesting.
I suggest that we all surround that little one that was casting spells at us, and just kill it at one hit.
Well,
There were two.
okay. I ask you a
3 of them,
request.
technically.
Were those
we can
creatures
get 2
from-
of them.
Were those creatures from this plane? Are they going to come back?
They will not be coming back.
Okay.
At least now.
Do we know anything about these creatures?
You can roll me an Arcana.
I will.
I will try.
You can do it.
Okay, so what are we holding our action
They're
for again?
slotties.
Just say what, huh?
They're slotties.
What's that?
They are, and I quote,
These creatures were
in the
slotties.
ever-changing
No wins.
chaos of limbo, bits of forest and meadow and ruined castles and isolated islands drift through the tumult of fire, water, earth, and wind. The forest inhabitants of this inhospitable plain are the toad-like salad.
Salad.
Undisciplined and have no formal hierarchy, although weaker Slotty obey the stronger ones under threat of annihilation. They are a creation of Primus, the overlord of Modrons, and basically they are a terrible plague upon this world. They
Why
basically,
they-
you know that they reproduce by implanting their hosts with eggs.
I understand eggs.
Is anyone diseased? At
Not
this moment?
anymore.
Do you mean venereal?
Not quite. In a way.
In a way?
Okay. This is what I'm going to suggest. Yes, we wait the minute for banishment.
Is going to.
Spartans, you're
What is that?
roboting real bad.
I'm going to suggest that we wait the minute for the banishment to take complete effect, heal ourselves up a bit, maybe take a short rest.
Yeah.
and then
Wait for the
surround-
banishment.
And then surround the sheep and attack it once we're full, nice and ready.
You want a coup de grace the sheep?
Yes.
So, everyone's in agreement of coup denying the sheep, letting the banishment go through?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You hear the distinct pop, in a minute, you hear the distinct popping sounds of in 6 different locations across the bar as the banishment has completed. You all stand up next to the sheep and ritualistically butcher the sheep. That turns into a slotty and dies.
Woo!
Yay!
Excellent.
At this point, as you guys are coming back, the dwarves are coming back in to the party, beaten, bruised, but, you know, otherwise primarily intact.
You are victorious then.
Are all the dwarves children alright?
Yeah, well, his children are, like, older than Ethan by, like, a century.
Okay.
They're all that, like 120, 140.
Michael's going to go check on Zami.
I will speak to anyone who's willing to talk to me about what the hell was that?
And
Barry steps over and high fives Fitz.
I love this shit.
Me too.
Those creatures were slotties. How the
Oxton
hell?
walks back over to the bar, puts his blade back
Salad.
on the bar.
Who or what
Blame
did
who?
you piss off to get those things? So I forget. Who was that guy?
He likely summoned them. And be, I will type the name.
Also, Ant and Zanny, you both are healed up to full.
I'm gonna smack myself with
Sweet. Thank you.
cure wounds at second level, because why not?
I'm just gonna find his last name. Give me 1 second. He knows
And
him
was
by two
going-
names.
So
You're-
just
you're-
19
you're-
there.
What? You're what? You're what?
Ant will be healed to full. I'm just getting the name.
Ant would have walked up to Fritz and say, "Well then, are you?" Because
Nope.
I've met a Dragonborn in the past, and he looks similar to him.
Oh, I'm much better.
While this is happening, can I go
Big
check on the? Can I go check on the two in the back room?
Yeah. You can if you'd like.
You may not want to.
How are you better than a Dragonborn?
Because I'm not born from dragons. Like, oh my god, that's freakish.
Wait, then you're not a Dragonborn.
Obviously not.
Hello.
Opens the door.
What are you?
You see Omar like sobbing into her chest, and she's just like hands up, like I don't know.
Those things are dead. And you are no adventurer, are you?
He just sobs.
I look at the axe. Do you even know how to use that thing?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Show me.
He actually picks it up and plants it into like a thing. He knows how to use an axe.
Mm-hmm.
A battle axe, not so much sure. Kiki was still sopping up the ale that was left from the dwarven people.
Does it need to make a con save?
No.
Take the axe away. He didn't deserve it.
I'm wondering if Ethan would like rip. Trying to think about this. How to approach this.
Thank you for fighting those things.
I'm trying to think if Ethan, the man who wants to be a paladin, would walk up to the guy and be like, "Give me your freaking axe. You don't deserve it. You son of a." Not well, probably not
Would
swear.
Ethan
But you know what I
steal?
mean? Huh?
Would Ethan steal?
No.
Then he wouldn't take the axe.
Fair enough. Get out of here.
Freya actually would like to go and talk to Oxton
Mm-hmm.
and say who was that? You had said Drennan Kale?
Drennan Kale. Some know him by a former name. Or a more infamous name.
And that name is?
Drennan the Cruel.
Ooh.
Do we know that name?
You...
History checks?
Hold on.
Ethan really hasn't heard too much about outside of Penrith. So no. You wouldn't have
What
a
about
history
Ant?
to look. Ant could roll one. Freya, you've been here long enough and dealt with some of the people. So you would roll one a history at disadvantage. Based
Okay,
on this
I
here?
mean I'll try.
Yeah.
Can I guidance?
I'll say sure, why the hell not?
Mary has basically lived on this continent her entire life.
You know,
You could
Freya's had that inspiration since the beginning of the
Nope.
one-shot.
Yeah, she used it.
Oh, never mind. Ant's gonna roll history then.
12.
You remember probably hearing the name once, nothing associated. Same with Ant.
She shakes her head at Oxton and goes, I've heard the name, but I can't honestly tell you where I've heard it before.
Give it a little try.
Can who try?
Hello.
Sure, give me a flat d20.
I knew it.
What'd you roll?
18.
18.
Not enough. Sorry.
That's okay.
I was expecting a nat 20. But...
Ant is going
Fitz,
to
you
look...
have a whisper.
I have a
Yeah,
what?
I was about
You have a whisper in Discord.
Ah, okay.
Ant was gonna look to Fitz and ask him, well, you were in here for the past 3 days, were you not? What did the guy look like when he, I guess, left this area earlier?
What a bad man. Does eats all sorts of creatures.
You get the second one too?
Try to come and take you.
You, not you.
Someone. I don't know. It's very confused right now.
Oh, Oxton, is your dragon friend okay?
What's the question?
Vinta kind of flies out of the other room, lands on his shoulder.
Ethan's going
Oh,
up.
good.
Ethan's going upstairs to tell people their dangers past.
For now.
Oxy's kind of looking at his tavern, and the holes and the shatters and the.
Sorry.
He just as you even start to say sorry, he raises his hand. Freya, you mend one bench. Everything
That's
else.
one more bench.
Everything else was shattered multiple times.
Mr.
Yeah, that was our bad.
Mr. Oxton, if I may speak to you very plainly.
Yes.
So, how do we say? What the shit?
I believe you mean what the fuck.
Language!
No. Oh my goodness, my way.
What exactly are you asking there?
I asked what the shit.
About what? He's like,
I
okay,
think
there's slotties,
trying-
there's a bad guy. Like, he's
Actually-
asking what you're trying. What exactly are you asking?
There's this large lizard that leans across the bar very slowly as his teeth kind of dangle open. You can see rows and rows of shark-like teeth, and he goes,
Let's just say
that I'd like to know why I had to fight these things.
Because they want to take you.
me. Why me? Why me?
Because there's not a lot of you here.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, there's me.
Wait a
Take
minute.
his word.
Oh wait, numbers. Yes, one, more than one, just one.
Just one. Here.
Why does this sound very familiar?
That is what
I
sounds
don't
like
know,
here.
but
Ant is gonna look to the barkeep, and then he's gonna ask, what race was the person that left earlier?
That would have been the same. He's a human. Drennan Kale.
Did he have any symbols on him?
Yes, he's. I can't remember if he's a wizard or a sorcerer, but he's arcanely gifted.
Oh.
Conjuration specialty, I believe.
This is from the north.
No.
Please, I am very interested in his name.
if I may, Fitz, would you like to come back to Penrith with us? It's very safe there.
What? Where?
Penrith, where I come from.
I thought you come from down below Earth.
Oxen's
Well-
laughing.
Yes, technically, though I've moved.
You are like what they call mulatto. You are like half black.
Yes.
And you have ears, so you come from down below Earth, right? You are a bastard from Earth. I do not understand. I'm sorry.
Well,
Now
It's
I
okay.
love this guy.
no worries. When I came from
So when you came from below Earth, were you worshipping demon goddess of
goodness, no.
many legs? I don't know.
I don't like her. I don't like her at all.
Well, I don't like you either. We have much in common not liking her.
Yes. Okay, so where I live now is called Penrith. It is very safe. And I have a lot of friends who are safe there.
What is Penrith?
Penrith
What is
is a
Penrith?
city.
A city? I see a city. That's got the what's a city?
It's like a whole bunch of buildings, like houses and people, and it's actually very well protected. And I think you would be very safe there, just in case that bad man tried to come and get you again.
And
You want me to go
to the
where?
barkeep and ask for a key.
Penrith,
Yeah, he has your key.
the city. And
Anselin heads upstairs to go to bed.
Okay.
Ethan will help.
There is
like,
a long pause from Fitz.
Ethan will help, like, board up kind of the big old holes in the wall.
you can meet a lot of my friends there. I have another bard friend. His name is Radwin, and he's very nice.
Oh,
No. Although my friend rises, but he's nice too. He's like me. Yes, he's like me.
He's black.
Yes, but
I am
he's
not racist. Why do you keep? Oh.
He is very nice.
Very nice black
Yes.
elf.
Yes. He's very
Does he
nice.
worship demon goddess?
Oh, goodness, no. He's actually the one that helped me get out of the bad place with the demon lady.
Would he swear on like a altar?
No.
Because I'll be frank with you, I eat spiders.
Spiders?
And
I don't like spiders.
I love them. They're very tasty.
Oh,
And
I mean-
you put them in your mouth, and sometimes you swish them around, and they kind of curl out. Oh my god, so good.
Mary chuckles. Right. So, do you want to come back with us?
Do you have spiders?
Well,
you have
of
spiders
course.
in the city?
Of course.
Oh, how big?
Anselin stopped by the stairs and thanked everyone for help for the help during the fight before heading to bed.
Well,
How about mice? Rats?
Oh, yeah.
Rats in the city? Oh, so good. Oh my god, so good. Yes, I come to city. I come to
Yeah,
city.
awesome.
We hunt mice. Yes, it's good.
Yes. There are mice and rats and all sorts of things that could potentially hurt people. But if you like to eat them, that would actually be a very big help, I think. In fact, I think you might be able to earn some coin doing that.
You don't know I'm lizard, right?
Yes.
So Frey actually looks at both Mary and Fitz and says, I very much hate to interrupt your conversation, but perhaps if you two would like to sit down to have your conversation, that would probably be a better thing. Unless, are we leaving? Are we leaving? Are we staying? Are we leaving?
I think we're staying.
We're
Fitz,
staying.
Fitz looks at all the destroyed chairs and goes,
I'll sit down, Church. Oh yeah.
Oh. Yes.
While Ethan's helping board up holes in the walls, he's like muttering under his breath in Elven about what are those things called? Mind flayers. He's like darkly.
She offers Oxton a very sheepish glance, but also says, thank you very much for your help. It was very much appreciated.
Yes, it was.
He looks up, opening his eyes, and gives you a nod. You're welcome.
You are obviously divinely gifted.
He nods like that, yeah. In agreement with your thing. Yeah, he's like, yes, I am.
Who is your patron?
Hyrenius.
Who that?
You would
I'm
know
sorry.
that.
Hernia?
He glares at Fitz.
I don't understand.
Don't hurt yourself,
like,
Fitz.
It's okay, Fitz. It's okay. Just you can stop helping. Thank you.
I'm helping.
Can I make a religion roll?
Yeah. You know that Irenaeus is a god in the pantheon. That you never, in all your time in Lycia, you never saw a single temple to him. Yet there's one that stands in the temple district of Menrith. It's probably one of the last ones. A god that kind of isn't worshipped as much anymore. And one mattress she got to put in the pantheon until she fixed it. Because I bugged her relentlessly.
She looks at Oxton and nods, and says the only surviving temple is actually still in Penrith.
Yes, that's where I was trained.
She nods, and says, "Thank you very much for your help. It is greatly appreciated."
He nods. I have a little bit more information for you. I just have to pull up the wiki, so I don't want to get it wrong.
Before I forget again, how are the barns and the barn hands and the horses and stuff like that?
They looked out. They came back up, seeing what the. You know that on your earlier election, there is, his domain is valor, duty, and protection. His alignment is lawful good. The symbol is a hand holding a lightning bolt. He's commonly worshipped by knights, paladins, defenders of the common people, soldiers, and guards. And because you rolled so high...
Is this Oxton?
This is Heranius. He's the god he follows.
You need to spell that for me, please?
I will give you the wiki link.
That's even better, thank you.
You know that the code consists... There's a code, and there's 3 tenets to this code. Duty to the people, duty to the arch-paladin, and duty to respect.
So, very lawful good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And what inn are we at again? Just so I have this for my notes.
Broken Axe.
Oh, thank you.
So I look around the inn. Is it horribly smashed? Like, did we do a lot of damage, or was this more done by, say, the Salad?
The one window was shattered by Saladi. The doors are beat up, but that was done by Saladi. The area you're in is just like broken floorboards, broken benches, except for the one that Freya fixed. And that's all from you guys.
Okay, then I reapproach the bartender and say, "How can I do my best?" Oh wait, I gotta do it in the voice.
How can I do my best to fix this? Yeah.
The people are safe, that's what matters.
That's it?
Yes. Did you hear me earlier, Seb?
No.
What's this?
You were working on that, but what's what?
The barn, but the people and the...
Yeah, they're fine. They weren't the target.
I tell you what, Mr. Oxton, I return and I put on show for you. Yes, bring many, many people here for many, many gold. Yes, that's what Fitz does for you.
We'll see, Fitz. We'll see.
Oh, thank you.
Mary just has this grin on her face.
Freya actually looks over to Ethan and says, Ethan, you may wish to speak to Oxton about the specific god that he follows.
He pauses. I don't. He does. He probably doesn't. Okay, yeah. He doesn't really know much because he never rolled up his religion. I heard the name, but I don't know.
He looks to Freya, kind of as well, motioning Freya over.
Yeah, she goes over.
Is Ethan also approaching? What are Michael and Zanny doing, by the way? What else is going on?
Sure.
Ant went to his room. Tree Nasi?
Michael's
Yeah, sorry, it was muted.
Michael goes over to check on Zani,
Hmm?
and he's just, basically, are you okay?
Zany nods. She's like, I'm fine, I promise. A little. They'll have to do more in order to take me down.
Michael looks at her and, starts to smile brightly and covers his mouth with his hand as his smile gets bigger and bigger. And just looks at her and, says, from behind his hand, I am glad I would have been lost without you.
Mary's just like,
Oxen tosses a key to Michael. Then he
Get a
catches-
room.
He goes,
Freya looks at Zani. Sorry to interrupt you here. Freya looks at Zani and then looks at the Stonebreaker clans and the Nivens and then back at Zani and says, I think you owe them both an apology for what you said to them.
I said nothing to the dwarves.
It's true, she didn't actually say anything to the dwarves, to be fair.
Then at the very least to the others.
Are the others back?
Yeah.
The other group? Yeah, they're standing like right there.
Zany walks over to the bard leader.
Hmm? Just looks up to you.
And she says, my apologies.
They all nod and raise a glass.
And then I look to Oxton and I say, buy them all around on me.
He
Of
nods.
Coco.
He looks to the pair of you and says, I'm sorry, but apparently the back room is taken. So you'll have to go to your room.
These two long lizard-like arms wrap around Mary and Ethan and pull them in close. Goes,
You're the best.
Yay, friendship.
You're the no. You're the best. No, you're the best. You're the best. Hey, I'm thirsty.
Ethan will
Drink?
give Ethan will give a deep hearty like ha ha ha, and kind of pat Fitz on the back.
You drink, Fitz?
Probably almost
What's
knocks him onto the bar with a slap.
thud.
I don't know how big Fitz is, or how strong he is.
You're so strong. Can I touch your arms? Would it be okay if I touched your arms? Those massive pumping breasts of yours. Oh wait, they're called what? Pecs, breasts, whatever. I don't know the difference. Can I touch them?
Mary's losing her shit.
Ethan is as well.
Freya's just standing there
good.
looking beet
Yes.
red.
Ah, you flechies. Oh my god.
Oxen looks and says to the throughout the bar, I take it Michael and Zandy are going for alone time?
I'm sorry,
Probably.
you broke up. What'd you say?
Are you guys going for alone time in your room? Or staying down? What are you doing?
What's this?
That.
Are you a couple? Are you couple? Are you mated?
There are. Michael looks at him and blinks, of course, and he looks at him and goes, "Yes, there are two of us."
But you are mated. You are together. This is good. Yes.
I think they are actually a couple, Fitz.
Are you couple? Do you do the thing with the thing in the stuff?
Okay. Hold on.
Mary once again losing her shit.
Am I allowed to watch this?
Oh.
I am Professor Fitz. I am very
At
important
this
in my
point,
culture. I wish to watch this.
I just
For the
pat.
first time, something Michael has never seen before. Zany's face turns red.
I pat Zephyr on the shoulder sympathetically.
I
So know
give
she's
you
red
pep
as well.
talk. It'll be good for you.
Mary falls off of her stool. She's laughing so hard.
Wait. You're gonna give her bardic expiration for
Yes, this is what we do. Hey, if you listen closely to Fizzy Beebe's voice, Fitz, and you will understand the many things that I understand. But if I am allowed to watch, just even a little bit through the people, I will be able to take proper notation.
I have to object to this. Like, as someone,
me no?
I like to think I'm a decent person and I was raised right, so I have
You
to.
are decent, Michael. You are a very good boy.
That is not Michael.
That wasn't Michael. That was Ethan.
You all look the same to me.
Again, they can't tell us apart.
So, Michael and Zanny, the question remains: are you taking your D10 inspirations and going upstairs and rolling each a con check, and then adding your D10 to it?
Oh my god.
Were you just serenaded by the new lizard man?
It's a very good question. If you do not want to make with the sex, that is fine. However,
Tree as little is it?
Oh god, I'm dying. Oh god.
So Nasi and Tree, are they going upstairs and are you rolling con checks with D10 inspirations?
Oh my god.
It is entirely up to you.
I like how the deep voice just comes in after that.
I have 3 inspiration points left to give. Come on, man.
Give one to Michael.
I have 2 left to give. I can freaking give them 20.
They're not doing damage to each other. Come on, man.
You aren't doing it right then, sir.
Alright, so are they? Are Michael and Zanny finally making this shit official? Right here on stream.
it's okay. If you do not wish to do this, you could save it for another day and you just write it down in a little, calendar for me to come by.
Oh my god.
Remember who gave you inspiration. I could sing for you.
Like,
Would it help if I sing?
Zadie is just like, what the fuck is going on? And she just looks at Michael.
Michael looks at Fitz and is still trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
There is a look of childlike behavior behind his eyes. Like there's barely any intelligence there. It is very much he's trying to understand what's going on. And he's doing his best to put a smile on his face like he's acting like he knows what's going on.
I could sing. I could sing for you without help with the mating patterns.
Tree's so broken right now. It's great.
Tree's broken. I have been muting myself and losing my shit.
You guys go upstairs?
Oh god.
It is okay.
Or
We will do this another time.
Or is the lizard gonna keep following you around and talking about this for an hour?
Don't stop believing. Oh, yeah.
Oh god. I'm crying. Okay. Zane's just gonna look at Michael, grab his hand, and pull him upstairs.
Michael,
Bye-bye now.
Alright, if you guys roll Constitution saves with D10 Inspiration, we'll know that they made it official.
Oh my god.
It's up to you. As Fitz is like running behind them as they rush upstairs. Oxen looks to Ethan, Sefri, and Mary and goes, he won't stop, you know.
I know, which is what makes it hilarious.
I'm not talking about him.
What? Who? Oh.
What is his name?
Evil little
Drenton
butt
Kale.
munch. Yeah, don't worry, he'll be safe in Penrith.
What is his name? What does he want? Why
What's his
he
favorite
comes
color?
for us? Oh yes, what is his favorite color?
Black.
That's
Like
drab.
his heart.
Roll
Why?
a d10.
Why then?
He's like
why
coffee.
then does he want? Why does he want Fitz then?
Impressive, Zanny.
Because he's rare.
Oh, Mike. Roll that d10. Oh, come on, d10.
Oh yeah.
How about if you roll a 1? You guys are in perfect sync. No, you rolled 21s. Perfect sync.
As I see it, it is good.
So,
Are they next to Ant's room?
yes,
Sure.
yes, Ants, you hear everything. You can't sleep because they go all night long.
It is struck again.
Marion just
No,
high
the
fives
rest of you
him from the
downstairs don't
spot
know.
on her floor.
The rest of you don't know. The only person that would know is Ant.
Oh, poor Ant.
Very uncomfortable.
He's unique. Lizard folk are rarer in
Eunuch.
this.
Yeah. We unique, eunuch, whatever. Is
Are unique in this
Yeah,
part of the world.
It's a
I'm sure.
pheromone. We give off pheromones. Yes.
Unless I'm wrong, this is
so-
the first time we've heard about kidnapping.
Really?
He wouldn't
he's
consider it
very-
kidnapping.
There is not much of me left. There's
Uh,
very few of us.
Fitz would be rather safe in Penrith, I think. So, if you'd like to come, I'm sure that he'd be very welcome and also very safe.
Is there
Very well
more of
protected.
you? Is there more of you?
More of me?
The things.
Well,
the things.
Bards.
There's plenty of
Oh,
bards.
yes! Yes!
There's
Oh,
even-
yes!
Oxen looks, there's even a theater.
Yes, there is, and it's very lovely.
What theater? The stage.
Yeah.
Many things can be done on that.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, we've seen recently.
he puts his arm around Ethan again.
Ah, it's good. He's good.
How tall is Fitz?
6'1".
Okay, yeah, he can do that then. I was
He's
wondering
very thin and lanky though. It's like ugh.
I was wondering because Ethan's 6 foot, so like I was wondering if he's having to like reach up.
No, it's his height is based upon the fact that he's got these weird frills and little like things on the back of his neck that make him look taller.
But it's good. Ethan, what are you? Who are you? You are very powerful. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm human. I was trained as a soldier, but I can also use magic.
Magic? How?
I don't. What do you mean how?
Like how? What kind of magic? Is cleric?
Oh no. I studied a lot.
He's wizard. You are a wizard.
You're a wizard, Ethan.
I mean, I was.
Are you wizard? You whiz on things?
The technical term is Eldritch Knight, but yes.
Ah, Eldritch Knight? Ooh, I have no idea what that is.
It's a wizard knight.
It's basically a soldier that can do magic.
You're now best friend, Ethan. You are now best friend.
Mary kind of looks a little bit dejected.
You are now best friend, Mary. You are all best friends. You and the people having sex upstairs.
Mary
Freya
giggles.
turns beet red again.
Probably at that point, Ant comes back downstairs and hands the key back to Oxton. I'm sleeping in the carriage. And he walks outside and goes to the carriage.
Mary laughs, knowing exactly why he can't freaking sleep.
Roll me an insight.
Okay.
You
Mary
have no
doesn't
clue.
exactly know why, but she's still laughing because she's just laughing.
He pats her on the back.
Anyway, we turn back to Oxen.
Anyway, what? I'm so lost at this point.
The name?
Drennan
Heronius.
Kill. Or, my god, Heronius.
That's your god who's the one after me.
Drennan Kale.
What do you know of him?
I know he used to be an adventurer and he enjoyed collecting rare and unique things from across the world.
Does he have money?
Lots of money.
So basically, he just wanted a trophy to mount on his wall.
Potentially. More or
What
less.
does he want?
More or less. Alex to Brits experiment, see how he ticks.
This is taken back.
No. Mary is also taken back. She knows what torture is like, and she does not like it. So she's like, yeah, we're taking him to Penrith. He is going to be so safe there.
Ethan puts an arm around him and gives him like a side hug.
There is
He'll
a
be fine.
twitching. He's twitching.
We
Horribly,
will
horribly.
protect you. Fitz, we're going to protect you. It's going to be okay.
I engaged before. I told them no cages. No cages. No.
Freya sort of looks at Fitz.
No
and says,
cages,
It's
Fitz.
okay.
He's
There will be no
not-
cages, Fitz.
He's not out of reach in Penrith.
I know, but we have friends there that will be able to help.
Okay? And he just nods and says, then he's your responsibility.
How far does his arms reach?
Quite
Good question.
regularly visits Penrith.
I see. Well, I have a friend who is also friends with another friend. Well, he's a very powerful person. So, I should be able to possibly work something out.
Must be nice to be connected by strings, Hoxton says.
Many strings. Strings of fate, if you will.
He nods.
It'll be okay, Fitz. Don't worry.
No, it won't. But thank you. You are very pretty and very... What's the word? Inky. Yes.
Thank you.
I will come back with you. Yes, I will come back with you. This is what Fitz would do. I will come back with you, and I will make everything better where we go.
Freya looks to Oxton and says if he is still able to come within the walls of Penrith, that means he must be known to somebody in Penrith. Am I correct?
You would be correct. He is very well known in Penrith.
Which circles is he well known in?
He's on the board of the Arcana.
He seems to be. Go on.
I'm sorry. Seth, quick question.
Sure.
How rare are actually Dragonborn?
Dragonborn aren't super rare. They're more common, obviously, than lizard folk. They're on the, like, okay, I'm trying to think how to explain this. Dragonborn, in my view, you know, your humans, your elves, your dwarves, even your half-elves are super common, right? You'll then have, you know, your half-orcs, your dragonborns, being in the higher of the rares, then you'd have your tieflings. Your halflings and gnomes are with the top as well.
So they're not so much rare as they are just not seen as often.
Yeah. I mean, I would say probably in the lower country of Atheon, your Dragonborn population is maybe like 4 or 5% of the total population.
So not worth trophies?
No. Lizard folk, there's no like native lizard folk to this continent. Maybe a couple of the islands, like the outer islands, but like the main landmass, there's no tribe of lizard folk. But like the outlying islands, one or two tribes might exist. But more along the lines of the southern and northern chains, it would be a better suited place for them to live.
Sucks to be me. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're a little rare.
Freya, do you think that maybe Roland might be able to help? I mean he's helping Julan, and he helped Rise, and
who is Roland?
There must be something. We can't just. This guy just can't just walk up and kidnap the guy.
In the middle of Penrith? No.
I could disguise myself. Not that I could disguise myself well.
Oxen looks in the middle of Penrith. He's safe.
It's the moment he goes outside that's the problem.
The moment he enters a shady alley.
I make myself known.
Oxen nods.
I am Bard. I make myself known. No one can take someone who's well known without knowing.
And Oxen looks to Fritz, says, when they take you to Penrith, and you go with them, there's a tavern there. And in that tavern is a friend of mine, Carrick.
I actually perform in this tavern, so...
Then I will assist.
He will look at
it. Yes, Carrick is very nice.
I will make sure Mary does a nice job. I'll make sure Fitz help Mary.
Don't worry. We're gonna have a lot of fun performing.
Kind of lays out keys for everyone.
This is fun. Yes, fun. That word again. Yes.
Yes.
Freya takes a key, looks at Ethan, and says, "We may now have a better lead than we had before, Ethan. However, I do think you should probably talk to Oxton about his specific god and the tenant that they follow. This may be, given our conversations, this might be what you're looking for."
Mary kind of cocks her head in confusion.
He blinks.
Michael somehow blinks upstairs in response.
Well, we have a bit of a journey back tomorrow, so I'm going to go head up to bed, okay?
Good night, Mary.
Night, guys. Night, Fitz. Night, Ethan. Night,
Upstairs.
Freya.
I mean, this is where we're going to call it on Twitch. Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.